Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the live stream. Sorry, we're almost a minute late. I do apologize. I was trying to wolf down a little bit of salad. I just got home from work. They called me into work overtime today, so had to do what I had to do. And then as soon as I got home, they called me up again and said, "Hey, you want to work tomorrow?" And I'm like, "No, not really. I really got stuff to do." A little boosted. What's up, buddy? Zach, what's up, buddy? Let's see here. Oh, wow, Zach. What's up, little booster? Good to see you, buddy. Stupid fast. What's up, buddy? Joe, what's up, brother? Yeah, Sublime said he's got friggin' troubles abroad, and he may not even make it tonight. So I don't really know what that means, but that's what we got. Oh, I got a damn fuzzy hanging from my chin. Oh my god, for real? Well, that's nice. For the first minute and a half, I had a fuzzy hanging from my chin. Awesome. Just awesome. Well, good to see everybody. Glad you're all doing well. Or hope you're all doing well. According to the weather, we're supposed to get I think 4 inches of snow this week. I think on Wednesday going into Thursday, we're supposed to get a good dumping of snow. Good times. Good times. Sup, stupid fast. Mobster, what's up, Josh? Look, holy cow, Spencer. Well, I mean, the day's almost over, Zach. Sorry to hear that, buddy. Any Whopper may my way rule your. Salty, what's up, buddy? Hope you're feeling better today. I love singing the BK commercial in lives. Alrighty then. Hey, Mrs. Carmob, how you doing, baby? Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Funky, Zach, Josh. So yeah, man, Mom. Right now, Mrs. Mob is air frying us up some chicken, and hopefully that'll be done pretty soon. I got me a little root beer action right now. Got me a Virgil's handcrafted root beer. That's right. Looks like one of them friggin' like Oktoberfest people. Looks pretty cool. How about Mickey D's? It keeps the hot side hot and the cold side cold. What's up, Tim Sweeney? Good to see you, man. Thanks for tapping in. Liked and shared. Appreciate it. Oh, man. Had a really good time this past weekend. We celebrated Funky's birthday. Watched some USC fighting and some Mr. Mach 1 and Sublime. My buddy Sean came over with his couple of his kids. We had a really nice time, man. Friggin' we played some shuffleboard. Funky had paid for this pay-per-view event that was friggin' awesome. My wife says to me, she goes, "Man, I really like this UFC." I'm like, "Really?" I'm like, "Since when?" She's like, "Since tonight." And I'm like, "Okay, then." So just found out the wife's a UFC fan. Hour go. Oh, so you were here in the very beginning, Salty, huh? When I had a little decoration hanging from my chin. Oh, dude, absolutely. Hackers will always be there, Zach. Just fix it and go on with your day, dude. Dude, we've been hacked. I don't know how many times, at least 3 or 4 times since we've been together. It happens. Hopefully, you caught it early. Trust me, Zach. They don't give two craps about you. If you think for a second they're like, oh, poor Zach, we're going to steal his stuff. They don't care about you, dude. They don't care about you. All you are is a name. That's all you are, dude. So it's not like, oh, I didn't do nothing wrong to deserve this. Well, yeah, obviously, bro. Nobody thinks that you did do anything wrong. It's just something that happens. You got bad people in the world, and they're going to do whatever they can to friggin' steal stuff and take people's identities and stuff like that. Well, it's the way the ball rolls, man. Our hometown guy, Jamal, won the light heavyweight from Grand Rapids. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. I'll tell you what, though, the guy that fought him, though, man, he took a beating. Oh, my God, did he take a beating and never, ever, ever went down. Sublizzy made it. Hell yeah, brother. Sublizzy made it. Just reading the comments, you guys. Slime GT500, okay. Damn Jamal was awesome. Yeah, he was. Man was a hell of a fighter, you guys. My God, was that good. Glove was a beast. Yep. Glover was a beast. Or however the hell you pronounce his name. He's like, damn it. Yo, Mr. 91 Mustang. Cheers, brother. Cheers. Mm-mm. Yeah, I did that tater fry short, which was kind of stupid. It got almost no views, so I took it off my YouTube channel. And since I shot so much footage from the museum that I took Funky and Sublime to, think about dropping some shorts for you guys for a couple of days before I actually release the actual full video. I think it'll help the channel a little bit, and you guys get little tidbits of what's coming from the big video. I put the 4 GT short out today, which I was really surprised did very poorly. I would have thought people would want to see the friggin' Le Mans 24-hour of Le Mans 4 GT, but apparently people don't care. They would rather see the C8 Corvette. Sublime, you are the king of the bullies. Oh, geez. Dropping your shorts never sounded right. I know, right? I mean, if you're a female, you may get into it, though, you know? Yeah, I just got home a little while ago, took a shower, ate a little salad. Mrs. Mob is air frying us some chicken wings right now. I cannot wait to eat these chicken wings. Kind of hungry. Seeing video, don't do crap either. That is false, sir. I did 2 C8 shorts, and one of them hit 31,000 views, and the other one is at 4,000 plus views. So the C8 content, I guess, I don't know if it, I guess maybe it's hit or miss, dude. Maybe it's hit or miss. Hell, I shot a YouTube video earlier this summer of a guy who had a Ford GT at a car show, and nobody cared. That video got like 150 views. I could not believe it. Was so bummed out. Ah, may get Mrs. Mob started on something. Says the woman that bullied me, bullied the meals I ate this weekend on me. She made you chicken parmesan. I don't know what you're talking smack about. No big video from the museum for me. Y'all just getting shorts. That's right. This is your food. Eat it. You and your damn chicken parmesan. I know what you mean. Shorts are total hit or miss. Yeah, man. Some of them do good. Some of them don't. Like the last redneck short I did got like 64,000 views. And I thought, wow, all right, that was pretty good. So I figured I'd do another redneck short, and I dropped it this weekend. It did terrible. It didn't even get 100 views. I was like, what? So I pulled it off the channel. I was like, man, that thing looks freaking horrible if it's not even going to get over 100 views. And then I dropped the short on Rosa Parks civil rights bus, and it's doing okay. It's climbing. I think it's up to 1.4K in a day, so it's not too bad. I made one for tomorrow for all you Chevy fans. I know I don't have many, but friggin' for everybody in here who's a big Chevy fan or likes Camaros, I'm dropping a short on the ZL1. What is it? The Camaro ZL1 1LE, like Nuremberg Ring edition friggin' Camaro that was, I think, a 2018. And it's the fastest production Camaro that Chevy ever made. And the car clocked 200 miles an hour. So I made a short on that for tomorrow. Hey, Funky, I friggin' did what you said, and I added music to the short I did yesterday and today. And I'm not allowed to monetize them if I use the music. So the music is going to be hit or miss. It said that I'm allowed to get bonuses, though, if the video takes off, which I don't know what that means. Fat Boy Fox, what's up, brother? Those cracked potatoes were like crack. Speaking from experience? Damn right, Sublime. If it's cooked, you're shut up, sit down, and stuff your face, and don't leave damn thing on that plate. That's right. Let's see here. Yeah, Boost Addict. Sorry for your loss, bro. Let me see here. I'm probably going to lose $700 on the games I bought over the last couple of months on my computer to play games. Yeah, I don't understand how any of that stuff works, Zach. Well, I don't get. Let's see here. Well, I don't get paid anymore. YouTube fired me. So yeah, some of my shorts I'll put some music in them, and some of them I won't. No problem, brother. No problem. Let's see here. Damn, really sorry to hear that, Boosted. I hear my heart goes out to you and your family, bud. Yo, Lefty, Two Guns. What's up, brother? Toolbox Crew. Good to see you, buddy. Good to see you. Thanks for hanging out with us tonight, man. Greatly appreciate it. Oh, sweet, dude. Nice, Dustin. That's freaking awesome, dude. Good luck, man. Appreciate each and every one of you guys for coming in here and hanging out, man. Appreciate each and every one of you. Holy cow, we got the driver mod in here. What's up, buddy? Good to see you, bud. So you dropped a video today. Tell your girlfriend I said what's up. Enjoyed friggin' playing putt-putt golf with the both of you. Playing putt-putt golf with both of you. Couldn't even get that out right. Oh, shoot. Let me see here. Oh, my phone's down to 20%. With the charge this pig up pretty soon. I have to go check and see if Mrs. Mob's got that chicken's almost done. Yeah, she got them air fried wings coming up, boys and girls. Cannot wait. Yep, Mrs. Mob said the same thing. Tell Kate we said hello. What's up? Ooh, excuse me. All right. Turn this down all the way. That's the ringer. Oh, shoot. Mrs. Mob used the clip of the Z06 for the thumbnail. Nice. All right, cool. Now I get that up for a little bit. Kate says hi. Sweet. That's awesome, bro. You know, one of these days you're going to have to make the jaunt up here and come visit us, bro. We put on a hell of a friggin' party, dude. I'm telling you. Yeah, it was a good time. Going karting was great fun. Yeah, I know, right, man? I was just pissed off. I ended up with the slowest cart possible. I mean, at least if I would have had a cart that was equal to your cart, you know, we could have duked it out, you know, for who's the better driver. But there wasn't a snowball's chance in hell I was going to win anything. You guys almost lapped me. That damn thing was so slow. Yes, it is 91 Mustang. I agree with you 100%. Air fryer is an amazing invention. Maniac, my brother. What's up, dude? Good to see ya. Hey, man, I greatly appreciate you. I hope you and your wife are doing well. Thank you so much for the support. You're an awesome supporter. We greatly appreciate you, bud. I don't even know how to use it. Like I said, I'm working on it. Might be changing jobs. Got it, bro. Got it. Salty, it's easy as pie to use. That's right. He says, I've got enough points with Southwest to fly us both up there, I think. Awesome, bro. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. Kate makes some awesome food. Yeah, so does Mrs. Mob. So does Mrs. Mob, and so does Sean McBrien's wife. Both ladies make some bomb food out the air fryer, no doubt. I might be having a meltdown soon because it's too much to handle. Zach, having a meltdown is not going to help fix your problems, bro. Seriously, I'm telling you, man. You're just going to have to friggin', you know, brush it off. It happens to everybody, man. You need to try these indoor carts we have over here. They go 40. Oh, here we go. They go 45 miles an hour, pretty damn fast on that little track. Hell yeah, dude. That'd be freaking flying on a freaking go-kart, dude. 45 miles an hour? You're only an inch off the ground. Exactly what 91 Mustang said. And so does Barbecue Mike on the smoker. I don't know what that means. I'll find a badass car to rip on Turo if we visit. That'd be sweet, bro. That would be sweet. It's part of my autism. Well, yeah, I would think so. I would think so, Funky. Salty salute. I think in not Ann Arbor, in Novi. Yeah, in Novi we have indoor electric go karts. I would have to look and find out how much it would cost, but that is something we could definitely do one time, man. We could friggin' when we know when Party of Mobs is, I could friggin' go and reserve us a friggin' date and time, and then we all pitch in money and we reserve it, and then when you guys come to town, we'll have like a night where we go to friggin' not a night, but we go have like an afternoon where we go karting and stuff and have lunch. Sorry, I was talking to the cable guy. So now you talking about YouTube content, Funky, Sublime Mob, Mr. Gary, SS. What's that? Go fast, all on that track. Funky and Mob and Sublime being stoned to the bone. Haha, Rex. Shoot, whatever, Salty. See, you haven't met me yet. You don't realize that I am a professional. Certified professional. You'll learn one day. I don't crash, bro. You might be talking about Sublime. I don't crash. Now, if we get real competitive, it might be a little bumping and grinding, but you know. The track over here has a hill and drive under the track. Oh, that's cool. Oh. Dill's Place, what's up, man? Good to see you. Been a while, brother. Glad to see you're still following the channel, bro. Thanks enough a lot, man. Good to see you. Hell yeah. Fort Blue Gauge just messaged me, said he's got another hour and a half worth of work before he can come and hang out with us. The problem with that is that that's about the time we wanted to end this, about 2 hours. We'll have to see what's going on and how happening it is. I don't have to work tomorrow. So if this thing's really popping off, maybe we'll keep it going for a while longer. Look, man, I was pushing Sublime so hard that he refused to get friggin' where the hell did we go? Where the heck did we go, all of us? Oh yeah, the museum. I got that cat so tuned up, man. He didn't want to friggin' touch anything at the museum. Man, I friggin' went up in this old locomotive, you guys, from like the 1800s. It's like the world's fastest steam locomotive. It did like 60 miles an hour and it could pull ungodly amounts of weight, right? And you can go up into the friggin' engineer station and they got the firebox open to the boiler and stuff. So friggin' I'm up there. I got my little vape pen with me, right? And I'm taking rips off the vape pen and I'm blowing the hits into the boiler, right? I'm thinking, man, in a few minutes you're gonna start seeing a little bit of smoke come out of the old stack. People are gonna be like, "What the hell's going on in here?" Fluffy, what's up, buddy? Good to see you. Oh dang, Mrs. Mom brought the food.
Yes.
Oh dang, it looks so good.
Well, you gotta tell me how they are, because I've never done them this way before. So But if they're good, I'll start putting that on the menu.
Nice. Nice. All right, now what I need is a panel to take over my live stream so I can eat my chicken. I don't plan on going anywhere. I'm going to be right here, but I want to eat my bird, you guys. Oh, yeah. Show us the meal. Do this without flipping the friggin'. How's that look? Does that look pretty good? Got a little bit of rice. Chicken and rice. Chicken and rice. Yeah. What's up, chat? How's everybody doing? That chicken looks fire. Heck yeah, brother. Heck yeah. All right, let's see here. I do apologize for being such a gassy person, you guys. I friggin' burp a lot. I do apologize. All right. 91 Mustang and Salty, you guys got to come up. Mr. Mikey, salute. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Having a BLT. Nice. Very nice. Looking real nice. Man, this looks so good. I got to tell you, Zach, I'm not a fan of your new name.
That was 91's idea. Ask him about that. It wasn't my idea.
Every time you come on my panel, you got a different name.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. I'll be up in 5 minutes, brother. All right. Sounds like a plan, man. Sounds like a plan, man. Salty's probably working his way outside. Thanks, Fluffy. Yeah, man. Friggin' the wife was actually going to make these for the group during the fight, but we ate so much food for dinner. He said, wish I could, Ma, but I'm hacking too much tonight, man. Oh, dang, bro. Let's see here. Got 2 more spectator drag races this coming weekend at News. Oh, sweet. That's awesome, dude. Yeah, those things are freaking awesome. I love those spectator drag things. Those are so freaking cool. Well, that's a good thing, Salty. Thank you, Fluffy. I do appreciate it, bro. I do appreciate it. All right, I got to at least turn my camera off for a minute here so I can at least take a bite of this freaking bird, man. Woo! A little hot. Yes, it is. It is a little hot, man, as it smells so freaking good. Oh, yeah. That is a winner, folks. Crispy skim. Yep, she can definitely cook it like this again. Salty. Yeah, I can't do that. You know what, Salty? Talking to me a little bit might be good for you, bro. Might help break some of that crap up. with all the vibrations in your throat. I know it didn't sound right, but you know what I meant. Man, these are friggin' fire wings, you guys. Oh my God. You know when you get stuff that's so good you don't even have to dip it? You're like, oh yeah, just the way it came out of the fryer. Mm-hmm. Just like I had made a pulled pork for everybody on Saturday, right? The day of the fight. And Mr. Mach 1 said, man, this is so good, I'm not even going to put barbecue sauce on it. He said, Mob, you cooked this right. Yep. I appreciate it, Salty. I do appreciate it. Sublime is having issues this evening. He said that he may not be able to join us on the panel tonight. He did come into the chat earlier and say hello to people. You don't know exactly what's going on, but things are not too great, apparently. That way he's sucking on a tube steak somewhere tonight. I know it's not pinned because I'm eating chicken. My priorities were not the same as y'all's. There. Should be pinned now. All right, cool. I don't think Sublime's even listening, Salty. I mean, hopefully he is, but I don't think he is. We had a good time, though. Good old Sublime, Funky, and I. And Mr. Mach 1. But I did get to spend an extra day with, Funky and Sublime, where Mr. Mach 1 had to take care of his better half. It's all good, buddy. I'm over to here eating some chicken wings. That's why I had my camera turned off. I know you guys don't want to see me shoving chicken wings into my face. Victor, good to see you, buddy. Welcome to the stream. Hey, Zach, it might be better for you, buddy, just to friggin' hang out in the chat tonight, bud. I'm not trying to kick you off or be mean, but I mean, if you're worried about freaking out on camera and having an outburst, we really don't want to have that, buddy. But like I said, I'm not trying to kick you off the panel and say you have to go. We're saying, if you don't think you're gonna be able to contain yourself, heading outside right now, gonna be on the panel in a minute. All right, buddy, sounds good. Glenn, the Jack Rabbit Lambert. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to the stream. I'm okay. I know. Okay. Hello, everyone. I ate ham and potatoes. Sweet. I'm devouring chicken wings and rice, bro. And these were air fried chicken wings. So it's like having fried chicken wings and rice. And I got to tell you, the wife did a fabulous job. This is freaking fantastic right here. Ooh, pardon me. You can always tell. You get a good burp afterwards. You know it's going down. Mm-mm-mm. Sorry, folks. Gotta tell you. I've tried to eat before I came on the live stream, but I couldn't squeeze it in. The wife didn't have the bird ready. We had pork chops and mashed potatoes with Caesar salad. Was delicious. Awesome. Yeah, I had like a house salad with ranch dressing before I had the bird. All right, bud. Sounds good, Zach. Just finished a ribeye and potatoes. Nice. Hell yeah. I desperately need something to drink at this point. But I don't just want to walk away from the live stream. Maybe I should text my wife to bring me some water. Now I don't have to get up and leave. Mr. T. Hetzler. What up, buddy? Good to see you. Good to see you. Boy, we sure missed you this weekend. The party went on, but would have been a lot cooler if you were there. What up?
What is going on, everyone? Just let me
Hell
mute. Let me mute this TV here. There we go. What's up, T. Hessler?
Yeah, he was supposed to make it this weekend and had to cancel on us. We were kind of bummed out.
It's always a lot more fun with T around, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah. See, the thing about T is T and Boosted 931 were the very first YouTubers I ever met in person.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So T. Hetzler and Boosted are a little bit special because when I started this whole YouTube thing, I knew not a single soul that was doing YouTube. So I had to learn everything by myself. I had no help for the most part. The wife was self-taught. And, you know, when I went to my first Ford takeover, Boosted 931 and T were the first two people I met.
Oh, that's awesome, man.
Right? And ever since then, man, they've been super, super close to me.
I got nothing bad to say about T or Boosted. They're both good guys, man.
Wait till you hang out with them in person.
I can't wait. I can't wait to see Boosted's new car in person. That thing is wild.
You approve?
Yeah, I need water, though.
You need water.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, I know they're a little salty. You can thank Sean McBrien for that recipe because he gave it to me. Yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's getting added to the menu.
It's extremely good, but I'm getting dehydrated eating it.
Yeah, because they're a little salty.
Can I have a little water? That's fine. I just need some water.
Yeah.
It's a little salty. It's the way I like it. All right.
Where is Salty?
I don't know. He said he was going to come on the panel, and next thing you know, he vanished. All right. That is freaking fire.
T, I'm a special window licking short bus helmet wearing way.
Oh, we know. We know. And you know what, T? We wouldn't have it any other way, brother. Just like people say when they meet me, they go, "You really are that hyper in person."
Well, that's okay, man. As long as you're projecting on screen what you really are, that's the way to be, man.
Right. Yeah, I'm hyperactive. I'm kind of high strung. I like to have a lot of fun and laugh and giggle, and I don't know. I guess life's too short to be pissed off, so I'm always trying to do something stupid.
Oh, I hear you on that, man. Gotta have some fun in this world. What's up, Chad?
Oh yeah, you should tell him about
Mad Motorhead, what's up? Huh?
You should tell him about yesterday how I looked like Randy from Christmas Story on Snow Hill.
Oh my God, we went to this friggin' I'm sure everybody here has, well, except for you Southern folks, you wouldn't know what I'm talking about. This is a subject you people know nothing about. But those people who live in the Midwest and the East and up in Canada, I'm sure everybody knows what sledding is.
That's right.
Like I said, these friggin' sunbathing beach bums that live down in friggin' Alabama and Georgia and friggin' Florida don't have a slight clue what we're talking about. But we got this badass hill by my house about a half an hour away. And dude, these people got it licked. They put in an escalator, bro, up the hill.
Conveyor belt.
Oh, that's bougie sledding.
That's bougie sledding, bro. You literally step on a conveyor belt and it hauls your ass all the way to the top of the mountain.
That's awesome.
Bro, I never had so much fun in my life. And then, as the evening went on, the hill got icier and icier and icier, right? And
That just means faster.
Shelby and I you're allowed to tandem up to 4 people, right? So if you want to and everybody has to ride on inner tubes, right? So if you want, 4 people can go down at a time in a group and they can all hold on to their inner tubes, right? So I had realized after doing this a few times that while we're going down, if I hold on to Shelby, she had a leash that was on her inner tube. If I held on to her leash and I let her get the beginning momentum, it was almost like a roller coaster over the hills that, you got like 3 sets of hills you had to go over. After each hill, I would always catch up to her, right? So what I started doing was every time I would catch up to her, I would push her with all my friggin' might, dude. And she'd be like a slingshot, dude. She'd go flying in front of me. Then the leash would stretch out and it would drag me back up to her. And then I'd push her again. And then the leash would stretch out and it would drag us behind. Dude, I shit you not. I got the 3 of us going so goddamn fast. We blew past the shutdown lane and flew into the fucking fence. They actually went out and put like these special mats on the friggin' course to slow people down. Because Nicole went right through the fence and was on the other side. She looked like Ralphie's brother from friggin' A Christmas Story. Laying on the ground. I can't get up. Laughing hysterically. Oh, dude. It was a friggin' trip.
Oh, that sounds like a blast, man.
Later, Anson. Oh, yeah, dude. It was freaking awesome. And then, if you got it just right, there's 3 hills that you can go down, right? The middle one was lame, but the 2 outer ones were badass, dude. If you friggin' grabbed the first lane and you had enough momentum and you were able to steer the tubes right, you could literally sled all the way down the hill, and then you'd hit the embankment, and then you'd slide backwards, and you'd slide all the way down the other side, and you'd end up back in line again, and you never have to get up.
That's pretty damn cool.
Dude, I did that shit one time, almost wiped out 3 kids. I didn't give a damn. I was like, incoming! Oh, dude, that was friggin' epic. I felt like I was friggin' 16 years old again, bro.
Move it or lose it, kids.
That's it. We're coming. Move it or lose it. That's it.
Waxed car. Chad says waxed car hoods.
Yeah, man, this thing that we went to was freaking epic. It really was. Especially my daughter had went last year and told me about it. And I couldn't wrap my head around them having a conveyor belt because, as you know, my whole life, you got to friggin' huff your ass up the hill.
Yeah.
After you do that about 3 or 4 times, you're like, okay, we need a break. But I ended up doing it like, I don't know, about 20 times because I didn't have to walk up the hill. So yeah,
dude,
Yeah, Shelby had told me about it last year. She went. She's like, Dad, you got to go this year. You got to go. And then when we tandemed up, me and the wife and Shelby, and then I did the push pull method, dude. We were like the fastest people on the friggin' hill, dude. Even people were coming up to us going, man, you guys are friggin' flying down that hill.
We go fast in this family, sir.
Yes.
That's how we roll, brother.
Hey, what's up, Pinks?
Thanks. What's up, buddy?
Except for when you kicked me in the head the first time.
Yeah, it happens on these big jobs.
Yeah, helmet might be necessary.
Oh, I told the wife next time I want to bring my helmet, not because I was cold or for safety purposes, but so I can mount a GoPro on it.
Oh yeah, that'd be great footage.
Right?
Sam, you're not getting
Show all you Southerners what fun in the snow is all about.
Exactly. If we get some decent snow, I'd like to hook the sled up to Shelby's quad again and take her on the street again like I did last year.
I'm gonna tell you what, dude. I think that's I think that's a lot of the reasons why people with really fast cars that live down south crash on the big end. I'm a firm believer in it. Because
You have to learn how to drive out of control in the snow.
that's the thing. I've taken a good look at watching drag racing, right? And if you crash in the first 60 feet, shit happens. Okay. Things are happening so goddamn fast that sometimes you just got to ride the storm. Okay. But when you're on the big end and your shit gets loose and you're doing 150 miles an hour, the absolute last damn thing you ever do, and this goes for anybody who doesn't know any better, is hit the goddamn brakes.
Never.
Never. It is the kiss of death. Okay? For anybody who doesn't know that, if your car gets sideways, I don't give a shit if you're doing 200. Don't ever touch the brakes.
Drive out of it.
Accelerator and steer out of it if you can. But don't ever hit the damn brakes, man. And
Nope,
I watched these guys doing 150 to 200, not really 200, but like 150 to like 170 miles an hour. And that car will get loose just before the finish line, and you'll see them hit the brakes. And that thing shoots like a torpedo across the friggin' racetrack.
Yep.
And they're like, I don't know what happened. I'm like, I
do.
what happened. You should have thrown the chute and just steered the damn thing is what you should have done.
Yeah, man. You don't touch the brakes. You look where you want to go and you drive it.
Yes. And, you know, us people that grow up in the snow, you lose control all the damn time.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't get like stupid out of control, but your car is going to fishtail. You're going to go sideways. You're going to be driving down the road one day and everything's perfectly fine. And the next thing you know, you're looking at your person next to you. You have to know how to get out of them situations or you are going to screw your car up. And,
100%.
that's one thing I'll tell you about living in the Midwest my whole life is that I can get out of a sketchy situation.
Fish tailed on me this morning
I believe it.
on Fisher. I was going around that really.
Yeah, but you left in probably 4 or 2 auto.
No, I did not.
But yeah. So yeah, but you watch them people from down south, man. They freaking be crashing on the big end. And another thing, I don't like drag racing when it gets below 50 degrees outside. Not on no track, I don't.
No, it just gets slick.
I don't mind friggin' drag racing on the street a little bit if it's friggin' below 50 because you got cars constantly driving over the pavement. But at the drag strip, you get that dew setting in on the big end and it gets cold. No.
Forget it all. All that VHT just turns slick.
Yep. You can call me a bitch all you want, but if we go to any kind of an event, I'm not racing below 50 degrees. I'm not doing it.
Well, no, not with the kind of horsepower you're pushing.
No.
You can do it with a stock Fox body or a 3rd gen Camaro, no problem.
Right.
Nothing like what you got.
Right? I mean, when I had Ruby, Boost took Ruby down the track at the end of the night when it was getting around 50 degrees. And he lifted a little bit before the 8th because of the fact that she was getting loose on him.
But Ruby was no slouch, though. I mean,
I miss that car. Well, let me rephrase that. I miss the car's power. I don't really miss the car. The GT500 is friggin' leaps and bounds better. But
Right.
as far as power goes, God, I miss Ruby's power.
Yeah, you're right, Chad. Fun thing about snow is a slow car can feel like a real high horsepower car.
Uh-huh.
Yep. Oh, dude, when we came home with the Shelby, my wife looked right at me and she was like, there is no way you're getting that car down our street. I was like, get out of the driver's seat.
I tried.
Oh, she got halfway down the street and she said, there's no way you're getting this car home. It's a big fat fail. And I said, get out. We're gonna try this again. Put it in reverse, backed up, and start it all over again. And I drove that son of a bitch sideways up that entire friggin' road, but I got it home.
And I was surprised. I was surprised how clean it was.
Yeah,
Considering
everybody that
Chris
saw
was
it this
just
weekend, I
taken.
told everybody, I said, the car has not been washed since I brought it home from the vacation. I said, this is what the Shelby looks like after driving over salt from Georgia all the way to Michigan. And everybody was like, you got to be kidding me. That thing looks friggin' almost clean. And I'm like, I know. But I put a boatload of ceramic coat on it before I left Florida. I ceramic coated everything. I ceramic coated the grills in the front. I ceramic coated the jam for the hood. I ceramic coated the jams for the doors. I ceramic coated the dam for the jam for the trunk. I did all the wheels. So everything got a heavy coat of ceramic before it came home.
Makes it so much easier to clean.
Oh, dude, you ain't lying. I mean, if we were to get like a 55-degree day here, hell, even 50, and it wasn't windy, I would definitely pull out the pressure washer and give her a solid bath.
Well, you gotta wait for the hose.
But since I've been home, dude, it's been, I mean, it's not going to be ridiculously cold, but it's been like in the 30s,
It's cold enough to not wash a car.
Yeah.
right? I don't know what 30 is in Celsius, but
It's 30 degrees. Pinks would probably be able to tell you. He's good at the.
conversions.
Yeah. Oh, what's up, Downhill Daddy? David.
Downhill Daddy, what's up, buddy? Good to see you, man.
And Chad, you're right. Front wheel drive donuts in the snow. Put that biatch in reverse and crank the wheel one way and let her rip.
Hell yeah, brother.
Nope. I'm not the one.
Hey, there's some content. Do that with a media van while filming with the sliding door open.
Yeah, no.
There's a chance I might get full of snow.
Wear a snowsuit. It'll be all right.
Right?
There's a chance that I won't be driving that when
Right?
that happens. Or
No, I don't want to beat on the minivan too much, man. That
Thanks,
thing's got a
Pinks.
lot. The thing about the minivan is that it spent its entire life in the city. You know, when cars are living their life on the freeway, you know, they last a lot longer because they're sitting at a constant speed most of the time. But a car that's in
Right.
the city is constantly going up and down RPM. And don't get me wrong, the engine's good, but I don't want to beat on that transmission. It's a Chrysler, for God's sakes.
Right.
And anybody who knows anything about Chryslers knows that they don't have good transmissions.
Not their front wheel drive ones, that's for sure.
No, sir.
But if you baby them, they do all right.
Yeah, if you take good care of them and you don't beat on them too much, they do all right. So I'm not trying to do any unnecessary burnouts in it. You know what I mean? I mean, I'm not going to say that I'm driving in deep snow that I'm not going to sit there and friggin' run her hard. But that's because I got to get somewhere.
Well, she is. She's what? She's already 24 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Still amazed how good shape it is for the age, though. They really took care of it.
Yeah, I'm impressed with it. I'm kind of pissed off the windshield wiper motor took a dump on me the other day.
Again.
Brand new motor. Well, brand new remanufactured motor. And it's not like an electrical issue. It's a mechanical issue. Something inside of the motor is getting a flat spot and causing the wipers to work and then not work.
Weird.
It's almost like if you give the wipers a helping hand, they'll keep working. But who's going to drive down the road with their hand out the window helping their windshield wipers? Nobody.
And they're like backwards wipers on those vans, right?
Yeah.
Nobody wants to see that.
No. Dude, Sublizzy was freezing his ass off the whole time he was at my house. Ass funky. Most of the time he walked around with his hoodie over his head.
Zach, if you don't want the 50 degrees, send it to us, all right?
Right? Yeah, but it's all internal, Pinks. You know, it's not just like a little gearbox that sits on top of the motor. It's all internal. Hi, Sam. My cat's over here hanging out with me. I gave her a little bit of chicken. She's like, hey, you got any more of that?
Oh, yeah, you give a cat chicken. He ain't going to leave you alone after that.
No. So what happened to Salty?
I think we lost him.
He's like, Mom, I'm going outside. I'll be on in a minute. And then poof, he's gone.
Like a fart in the wind.
Mm-hmm. On a windy day. Oh, dude, I blew a huge fart when I was sitting next to Sublime.
Yeah, now you got to share the love. You got to play the fart game.
It was so loud you could hear it on camera. Oh, nice, bro. That sounds like a good time.
Hey, you get to hook up with Sublime while you're there.
Yep. 37 degrees here. Yeah, I think today it was a whole 30, 31, something like that. Nothing special.
37. That sounds pretty cold for Alabama, though.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm glad when I visited those guys, it was still in the 50s.
Yeah, you guys had pretty nice weather while you were down. But speaking of while you were down there, man, that video of the destruction on the beach, that was something else.
Right?
Like, just imagine that. The water surge comes in and half your stuff's gone.
Yep. Pretty much. Yeah, that video did really terrible, too. Kind of bummed out about it.
Man, I don't get it sometimes. Sometimes it's hit or miss. Sometimes you put out bomb content and gets no views, and sometimes you put out mediocre stuff and it'll get great views. I don't understand how the algorithm works.
Yep.
One of my highest viewed shorts was about 12,000 views, and it was just scanning my garage on a day where it was raining, and the Mustang happened to be outside because I was doing an oil change on the Nissan.
Right.
So I just panned out to the Mustang out in the rain, and it was the stupidest short, and I got 12,000 views on it.
Yeah, it happens, man. Like I said, I friggin' did a stupid ass video earlier this summer where I acted like an idiot on camera and said I did like a Jeff Foxworthy friggin' thing. You might be a redneck if you friggin' use a trail cam to catch the raccoon breaking into your chicken coops. That video got 46,000 views in 2 days.
Wow.
And then it came to a screeching halt.
Yeah, I don't know. It seems to come in waves.
He was abducted by aliens and taken to the mothership. And then Sublime said, T, If that's the case, he'll be back soon. He ain't got nothing they want.
they're gonna give him a salt shaker probe.
Right? I was thinking Mobster could come down also, maybe do a review on my car with mods. Well, you'll have to give us some dates, and we'll see what we can do, buddy.
Isn't Sasquatch part alien funky?
So can you join us now, Sublime? You got done friggin' beating everybody up? Or getting beat up?
You going all UFC at your house, Sublime?
Oh, man. God, that was some good food. I'm about to have some ice cream after I end this live stream, too.
Ooh, ice cream. That's a good idea.
Yeah, I was coming home from work, man. At work messaged me and they're like, "Hey, you want to work tomorrow too?" And I'm like, "Man, Wednesday I start night shift again." You know, last week I worked 2 days of overtime. I worked friggin' Wednesday and Thursday overtime, and then Sublime and Funky came over, right? We hung out Thursday. I had Friday, Saturday, Sunday off. Then I worked today, Monday. Then they want me to work tomorrow, which I turned down. And then I start working night shift Wednesday through Sunday. And I'm thinking, man, I need a day to myself. You know, I mean, don't get me wrong. I loved hanging out with Sublime and Funky and Mr. Mach 1. But, you know, after a long weekend of partying, you need a day just to recuperate.
Right.
Yeah,
I got you, Sublime. What's up, Brailsford?
Yeah, just don't mention my wood chipping situation. I have no idea what the hell that means. What's up, Brailsford? Good to see you, buddy. Thanks for tapping in, bud. Yeah, man, we smoked a pulled pork. Man, that thing smelled so good.
Yeah, man, sounds from what I heard, you guys ate lots of good stuff this weekend.
That's how we do it at Party at Mobs, man. I mean, you're not going to eat a 5-course meal every time. I mean, one day we went to what I call the world's greatest sandwich shop and got some badass sandwiches. And then the wife made chicken parmesan one night, and then she made sloppy joes. Homemade, let me rephrase that. She made homemade sloppy joes the next night because I don't eat that manwich garbage. That stuff's freaking horrible.
I agree.
She made homemade sloppy joes. That's friggin' fire. And then we smoked the pulled pork. And then we were gonna, like I said, cook these chicken wings for everybody for the fight, but everybody was already friggin' like beached whales after eating all that pulled pork.
Right.
So I told the wife, I said, why don't we save the chicken for, you know, the next day or two and we'll cook it for dinner for us. So worked out really well.
Oh, that's good, man. I'm glad you guys all had a good time. Funky had a good birthday, and
Yeah, man, it was fun hanging out with Funky. Friggin', like I said, I never really got into UFC, but I had an absolute freaking blast, bro.
well,
Toolbox was kicking, the drinks were flowing, the food was good, the company was good. We were all laughing and having a good time. The fights were good, you know.
yeah, that's what Sublime was saying. Like every fight was good.
Dude, I saw friggin' a couple people get their bell rang. I was like, what? Like, I'm going to be perfectly honest with you. I have never in my life watched somebody actually get knocked out. Okay.
And they were doing the bacon.
And dude, just one guy friggin' went to go kick this dude and basically did almost like a friggin' Mr. Miyagi friggin' Karate Kid kick, except he didn't put his hands out like wings.
Oh.
He did the friggin', I'm going to kick you with the one foot, psych, I'm going to kick you with the other foot. And he kicked this dude like right in the friggin', I don't know, I think it was like right in the neck where it connects to the jaw. And dude, his ass was out. Dude, he dropped like a cinder block. I was like, oh, he ain't getting up. They're going to need to get the smelling salts for his ass. He gone. He gone. Funky said, not all UFCs are good, but that whole card rocked. Yes. Yes, absolutely. Even the chicks, man. They had 2 women fighting. And I got to be honest with you, I really wanted the girl from USA to win, but she got her ass beat. All right, is that the real Sublizzy? Can the really Sublizzy come in and stand up? Can the real Sublizzy come in and stand up?
What's up?
Goody goo goo.
Good to see you, buddy. Had a lot of fun this weekend, bro.
Yeah, it was definitely good times.
I know you were a little frostbitten from my garage, but you'll be all right.
It's all right. I'm peeling the dead skin off the toes as we speak. But should still have all 10 piggies, so we'll be okay.
Well, you don't got to be out there in the flip-flops. Sublime's in my garage and slides. It's like friggin' 40 degrees in there.
Which means it's like 25 on the floor.
Right?
Those are quality flip flops.
I'm not saying they are. I'm just saying they ain't going to keep your toes warm.
Are they heated?
No.
Not that quality.
No, not that kind of quality.
I'm sure someone makes that. I bet, Victor. I bet they're messed up for their eyes are probably all swollen, can't open their eyes for days.
Oh, one dude got friggin' hit so many times in the friggin' one eye, dude, it swelled shut. He jumped, and when he came down to punch the guy, he didn't just like punch him like you were just gonna punch somebody with your 4 knuckles facing you. He punched him with his thumb, like on the side, almost like a side punch. Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, I never in a million years would think to try to punch somebody like this. But he like punched the guy with his thumb and his like front 2 knuckles, basically. Came down and punched like that. And dude, split his friggin' eye open. And when that round was over, they went over and the medic friggin' went and checked him out, and his eye was swelled shut. And the medic was like, I'm calling the fight. You're done.
Victor, cut me, Mick. I got to fight Mick.
That's right. Adrian! I love Rocky, dude.
Me too. Well, the first 3 anyway.
Oh, I love them all. I don't give a shit. I thought the one with Mr. T was kind of corny. But other than that,
It
I
was.
liked them all. Huh?
That's Jibba Jabba Balboa.
Yeah.
Prediction? Pain.
Pain.
Oh, really? They may make him take 6 months. Wow. Yeah, that was freaking awesome, man. I had an absolute blast. Every intermission, Sublime and I were getting tuned up. We'd like watch a fight, then we'd go out in the garage. When we watch a fight, then we'd go out in the garage. We watch a fight, we go in the garage.
All I understood out of that is next time you need to watch the fight in the garage.
No. Oh, that's too funny.
Putting the smart TV in my garage was either the smartest or dumbest thing I've ever done.
Really?
Well, it's fun when you're chilling and you're 10 millimetering, but sometimes when you actually mean to go wrench on the Mustang and you find yourself sitting on the couch staring at the flat screen.
It eventually got to a point where the toolbox won the rounds before the fights. And we weren't going out in between every fight.
Right.
Toolbox
Funky.
says, you guys are going to be knocked out for a couple rounds, so we'll see you in 3.
Funky knows all the terminology. He's a real fan. A looping punch.
Yes, he knows all the friggin' special friggin' words and stuff. Just like this one guy thought he was going to jump on another guy, and the guy ended up flipping the guy who jumped on him and basically pinned him to the point where he was going to suffocate. He had to tap out. I don't know what the hell they call that thing. So Funky knows what it is. He didn't mean to hit him with his thumb. It was just a looping punch. Hey, tomato, tomato.
If I hit someone with my thumb, I'd shatter my thumb. You know what I mean?
Probably. I don't know. I don't think the thumb is meant to be used as a
weapon.
finger. Yeah, a fighting finger.
Well, I don't know. When I was a kid, my dad would get mad at me. He'd take like his index and his middle finger and put them together, and he'd just get me right in the chest with it, like
Right.
like Buford T. Justice to the sheriff on the side of the road there when he's trying to take his car off the road.
Right?
That I remember, man. That hurt.
Favorite punch from a bully, the looping punch. I like that.
Bully.
No, Teddy, you're not going out yet.
Yeah, that friggin' UFC stuff was cool.
How much do one of those pay-per-views go for?
Funky paid $80 for it.
And that lasts what, like 4 hours, 3 hours?
It was 5 fights.
No, it was more than 5 fights.
The part that he paid for was
Well,
5
the part that he paid for, yeah.
You could have watched all the preliminary fights for free.
Yeah.
But if you wanted to watch the main events, you had to pay for it.
Oh, okay, I got you.
And they had some good preliminary fights too.
A lot of them.
Yeah. What's up, Lefty?
What's up, Lefty?
Hey, Lefty, how's it going, man?
Yeah, I'm gonna be starting my friggin' break here in the next day or so.
Did you get your parts in?
My pulleys?
Yeah.
Yes, I did.
Nice.
Yeah.
You Sublime, are you getting them delivered to you, or are they just gonna get installed over at Ken's when it's time?
Over at Ken's.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Yeah, so I'm just having them sent to straight there. Actually, he ordered them, I believe.
Yeah, I actually spoke to Miss Pam today. Ordered one of their shirts.
Mm.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, because you can't order it to Canada on the website. So Ken told me to call Pam, and Pam hooked me up.
Nice.
Super nice lady.
Mounted guillotine. That's what it was.
Guillotine.
Guillotine. If you don't know what that is, you have to look it up on the internet.
Oh, I sent you a text in reference to the wood chipper, Carmel. That kind of explains it for you.
Yeah, I know. I already said to you about 3 minutes ago. Hey, I just got your text.
Well,
Oh, good.
so anytime you hear that phrase, you know what's being spoken about.
See, you should have just stayed here.
Can I get my permanent address listed there?
You're always welcome to visit, but you can't. But you gotta go home sometime,
Sounds like Goodfellas.
right?
Yeah, I was about to say, I can't have it commiserating every day. You got to do the right thing. You got to go back.
Right?
You guys remember that show Wheeler Dealers?
Yeah.
Yeah, that rings a bell.
So it's on right now, but the guy that used to be the guy that does the work on the cars, he's not there anymore. It's some
No,
young
they
kid.
changed up with a different guy.
Do you know why?
No, do you?
No, so I just saw it for the first time just now.
Yeah, I used to watch all that shit on cable when I had it.
What's up, Maniac Buds?
Hey, what's up, dude? What's up, Maine? How you doing?
Maniac.
Just chilling here, man. Just finished up some dinner. Hanging out with my cat. Freaking Sam's in here with me. Sublime.
Also, speaking of in the chat, we have Spencer's food reviews. I actually came across one of his videos on my lunch break today. I didn't even know he made videos.
Oh yeah.
That's crazy, man. I never seen someone chug so much soda in my life.
They are on the third guy on Wheeler Dealer.
Okay, so is the guy that I'm used to remember seeing on there, was he
That's the
number
guy.
1 or number 2?
I think he's number 2.
Oh, he was number 2?
Mm-hmm. Well, there was Ed, the long white-haired guy, and I think he was the original guy. Then he went to the younger, short-haired guy.
And you're referring to the guy that did the work on the cars, correct?
Yes. Yes. Yeah, I liked it better when he had Ed on there.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
show originated in friggin' the UK.
I think they still film it there.
Hey, Sublime, you follow like the big auctions like Barrett Jackson and Meekum, right?
Usually.
Was Barrett Jackson last weekend?
No, I believe it's coming up this weekend.
Okay, because I was gonna say, did you know if that root beer brown Shelby Roadster
Yeah.
sold?
No,
I'm
I
curi-
believe that
I'm
was
curious how
January
much that's gonna-
23rd. They said was the date for that auction for that car.
How much do you think that's gonna go for? And consider it's a charity, so it's gonna be even more than it should.
Yeah, the fact that it's a charity car, it's probably gonna, if I had to guess, probably 300-400. But see, on Barrett Jackson, their charity cars always seem to get a lot more than the charity cars on Meekum,
Right.
just because they got bigger ballers in the house.
I agree. Ed was the best.
Ant is the one I remember. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna step out real quick and go put my food in the garbage. I'll be right back.
Sounds good.
Yeah, Ant is the one I remember.
Man, I hope they sell that car for like $500,000 and they decide to do another one as a hardtop. Same car, but hardtop.
Yeah. Should have just been a hard top to begin with.
Yeah, I agree. And I still agree that they should have left the stock grill, but that's just me.
See, you know why they probably did it a convertible. Once again, they're probably playing to the people that will be possibly buying the car. They know it's going
Right.
to be an older person. You know what I mean? And those old people love their convertibles.
Oh, shit, yeah, they do.
What's up, Downhill?
That's why I'm not a part of any of the like local Mustang clubs, because it's usually retired age guys that all have EcoBoost convertibles. And I'm not saying anything bad about EcoBoost or anything, but it's just
Oh,
not
you
my
could-
crowd.
You could say bad about EcoBoost. Boost Addict don't care.
Like they're verts, they're EcoBoost, they're stock, and these guys just like follow each other and go golfing and stuff. I'm like, I ain't paying a yearly membership for that. Literally went to one of their meets 2 years ago, and I was like the youngest person there by at least 25 years. I'm like, okay, this is not my crowd.
See, it's almost the opposite here. A lot of the Mustang clubs are nothing but freaking young kids.
I live in like farm country, so all the young kids that have any money up here have diesel jacked up trucks. Eco poops. You're right, Downhill Daddy. It's pretty much all those clubs are around here.
So was Ed there before Ant Funky, or was Ant the first person? Who was insinuating EcoBooster crap? Oh. Oh, Jesus. I gotta let my damn dogs out. Swear to God, it's like the one freaking eggs the other one on, so they're both asking. And they say dogs can't communicate.
I'm not insinuating anything. I have the slowest 2.3 car on the planet, I promise you. 19 flat at 74 miles an hour in the quarter. Hence why it's swappy time.
I don't even know why I don't remember Ed. Maybe if I saw him, I'd remember him. Yeah, so we got some Arctic cold coming here in the next week or two.
Well, yeah, you guys are getting a storm the same night we're getting a storm. I think it's just one big ass storm.
Talking about Wednesday?
Yep, Wednesday into Thursday.
Yeah, mine's Tuesday. Well, mine starts Wednesday morning,
Oh, okay, gotcha.
which puts the perfect timing for getting to you Wednesday night.
Yeah, I'll probably be working for 2 days straight on this one with what they're calling for up here.
Yeah, they're just calling 2 to 5 on here.
Problem here is you don't really need much snow for me to need to go out because there's so many damn farm fields around and we're in the bottom of a valley here. So when the wind picks up, it picks up the snow and it does like in the desert and it makes these dunes. So, but whatever, it's parts money. I'm not going to complain.
Yeah, they said like normally the standard's 2 inches for you to go out and plow, but even when we used to get an inch, my buddy would call me out friggin' because we would have to salt church parking lots and sidewalks and stuff like that.
Right, right. That must have been brutal though, loading and unloading the snowblower.
Well, it was from a pickup truck, so it wasn't too bad. And it was one of the smaller, more negotiable blowers, not the heavier ones.
Oh, okay, I got you.
It's like just strong enough to deal with most snowstorms, but small enough to where it can still be put in and out of a pickup truck. The salt was probably the harder part because every salter he ever gave me never worked. Or it did work, but only for a little while. Then it got to a point where I would just have to throw a 50-pound bag of salt on my shoulder every time and disperse it that way.
Damn downhill daddy. Pick a standard. Yeah, no, the salting must have been a pain. Oh, the little shit.
Have you ever tried McDonald's chocolate chip cookies when they're fresh?
No.
Oh, dude, you gotta. So I don't know if they have them up by you or not, but the next time you're at Mickey D's, ask if they have what's called a chocolate chip cookie tote,
Okay, I will for sure.
and that's usually basically a baker's dozen.
Oh, nice, nice. No, I'm
Chocolate
definitely going to
chip.
try that. I'm a sucker for a cookie. What's up, Mr. Mark One?
What's up, Gary?
No, I don't go to Mickey D's too dang often. There's better options, but every once in a while the kids end up begging for it, so I end up there whether I want to or not.
Funky, send me a picture of this Ed guy. I'm curious to see what he looks like. See if I remember him.
Zach, like I told you before, chin up, man. I know you're upset, but there's no use in dwelling on that, man. You're just gonna make it worse. Just try and do something else. Barbecue sauce mixed with their buffalo sauce? No, I haven't tried that, but that sounds pretty good.
Oh, he's talking about the McDonald's.
Yeah, I assume.
Yeah. I don't normally deal with any of their sauces because I never get chicken nuggets from them.
I haven't had a chicken nugget since I don't even know. Well, that's good, Zach. Whatever takes your mind off it, buddy.
Okie dokie, we're back.
Mobster's back in the house. You just missed Gary showed up to say hello in the chat.
Oh! How are we doing? My YouTube for there he is. Just relaxing. Same here, buddy. Same here. I'm eating them like Skittles.
Ooh.
That too I haven't had in a long time.
Skittles?
Yep. It's one of those things I never think to buy. Like if the kids are eating them and they go, "Dad, you want one?" I'll have one, but I've never really go to the store and pick that out as my snack.
Right?
I'm more of a potato chip guy. You wouldn't feed it to Rosie O'Donnell, Chad? I would.
Yeah, I like a McRib every once in a while.
Victor, my youngest son, he's 8, and he's like that too, but not the McDonald's chicken nuggets, like the homemade, not the homemade ones, but the store-bought frozen ones. You could be making a steak with baked potatoes and everything, and that kid would be like, "Can I have chicken nuggets?"
Lefty says purple pack is the best.
Which ones are we talking about? Tyson? Mark?
What's that? Sorry?
Which nuggets do you buy from the store? The Tyson ones or what?
The flamingo ones. I don't know if you guys have that brand down there. We also the Pinties too sometimes.
Huh? Later, Funky. Have a good
Hey,
one,
have
brother.
a good night, Funky.
He does live in a different country than us, so I mean things are gonna be a little different.
We have some of the same stuff, but some of the stuff's totally different. I know you guys have a lot more to choose from, that's for sure. Sometimes you guys talk about your snacks and the foods you have, and I'm like, man, you guys have all the good food. Sublime talking about tacos at Burger King. You know how stupid I looked when I asked them for a taco?
Funky. Hey, brother, thanks enough a lot for hanging out with us this weekend and tonight, man. Had a great time with you this week, bud. You have a good one. Thanks enough a lot for support. We'll catch you soon.
Oh, pizza rolls, eh? Stupid fast?
Let me tell you what, those sons of a guns right there. I hope you value the friggin' skin in your mouth. I'm not even joking, dude. If someone ever friggin' makes you friggin' pizza rolls and they come straight out of the oven and they're like, "Here, do you want one?" The answer is always no. Because I'm going to tell you right now, you're going to bite into that thing and you're going to feel what molten lava feels like when it's poured into your mouth.
Oh, yeah, the pizza pockets are the same.
Oh, my God. You'll only make that mistake one time. Your lip will be all burnt. You look like you freaking put your lip on a blowtorch. You'll be like, yeah, I'm never doing that shit again. If I have ever had pizza rolls, I'm not going to say I've never eaten them again, but if I eat them, the second they come out of the oven, I start cutting them in half.
Yep.
Every single one of them, I cut them in half. I don't give a damn. Then they freaking cool down within a reasonable amount of time. But if you don't cut them in half, dude, them things will stay raging hot for like freaking a half an hour.
Oh, yeah, and they keep their heat, man.
I know.
I don't know if it's the cheese or the pizza sauce that's in it or spaghetti, so whatever sauce they use, the tomato sauce. But yeah, man, it is hot.
Right?
When we make them for the kids, we have to make the pizza rolls first, let them cool down on the counter while we make the adults' food.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Mr. Mockwood, haha, it burns the crap out of your mouth.
Gary gets it.
Oh, yeah.
And sometimes you think, and sometimes your brain will play a trick on you. You're like, well, if I dip it in marinara sauce that's cold, it'll be all right. No.
Right? Oh, yeah, I got this ranch dressing. I'll dip it in that. Yeah, good luck with that.
When it feels cold, then it's like you say, hot lava.
And the cold doesn't cancel out the hot fast enough.
Nope. No, that's burnt.
The ranch would have to be refrigerated to the point where it's almost frozen.
Right.
For it to have any kind of effect.
You gotta have your cold drink ready to go. Everything.
Oh, dude. I'll never.
Lefty, is
forget the
is that
first-
because the last time you burnt your mouth with one?
I'll never forget the first time I bit into one of those. Man, they came fresh out of the oven. I was starving. You know, and they're bite sized. Took
Yep.
the whole thing, just threw it in my mouth and bit down. And man, that son of a gun. You know, it's like one tooth pierced it first and it started squeezing all the freaking sauce out that one spot.
Forget it.
Oh my God, dude. I burned the friggin' outside of my lips, the inside of my mouth, my gums where my teeth are. I thought to myself, man, this is the dumbest thing I have ever done. I'm like, never again.
Stupid fast truck is right. Those mozzarella sticks, it's the same thing.
I don't know if I've ever had a mozzie stick that hot.
No. I
Well, it
never
depends
had
if
a mozzarella stick that was that hot.
No, you're right. I think it might be. It's because of the tomato sauce.
That tomato sauce, man, gets like molten lava hot, dude.
I just
Don't mind
ate
me.
six. What time was it? I just ate a meal not even 2 hours ago, and I'm already hungry again. It was my first meal though, so that's why.
Well, it doesn't
That
help
gave-
that since Car Mob showed his chicken, all we've been talking about is food and UFC.
Yep.
Mm.
And now I'm having ice cream. Some caramel pecan stuff.
I hear you, Lefty. My two oldest ones will eat whatever me and the wife eat, but the 8 years old man, that kid is a fuss pot.
Those are so good. Deep fried mushrooms. Mm. I know not everybody in here is a mushroom fan, but I love mushrooms. My wife makes this dish at Christmas time where she gets like, I don't know, like a couple pounds of friggin' mushrooms and she cooks them down in red wine. Oh my God, is that amazing?
The fried pickles are awesome, David.
Those are too. I've had those.
There's a steakhouse near my house, and they don't like deep fry them the long way. They cut them like little potato chips, and then they batter them, and then they deep fry them. Those are awesome. Those are dangerous.
Mm-hmm.
I think all of our streams turn into food streams every once in a while. They're stupid fast.
Eventually, especially in the times that we make the live streams, you know.
Right. And it's a chain reaction. One starts eating ice cream, the other one gets out the cookies, and then one goes and gets the bag of chips.
Right?
Hell,
See, I'm
sometimes
not- you were saying that you're a big fan of chips.
Yep.
I like potato chips. Not gonna say I don't. I like potato chips, but it's just not my go-to.
yeah, I'm not much of a chocolate or super sweet candy. No.
Oh no, dude. My go-to is probably something nobody in this friggin' entire stream would want.
Try us.
Raw vegetables.
I like raw vegetables.
Do you?
Yeah, man. Celery, carrots.
I know how to make my own dip where I friggin' make a dill dip where I
Oh,
mix
yeah?
sour cream and I mix mayonnaise together with dill and salt.
Ooh.
Oh my God, is it friggin' amazing. I mean, you can use it for dipping chips in it, whatever. And I love to eat raw broccoli, cauliflower, carrots,
Me too. Bell peppers too.
bell peppers, mushrooms. Oh yeah. So,
I can't do raw mushrooms. I can do cooked mushrooms, but not raw.
So yeah. Oh yeah. Those are, if I'm gonna eat potato chips, those are my number one.
Actually, me too. Salt and vinegar, man.
I'm just saying, if I'm gonna eat potato chips, if I'm pulling them out of the cupboard and I'm gonna dive in, it's gonna be the salt and vinegar chips. Them are my crack chips, dude. I freaking love salt and vinegar.
Yeah, same here.
And what's funny is my dad's not a fan of salt and vinegar. So he comes over sometimes, he gets all blown out, and he's like, "Hey, you got any potato chips?" And I'm like, "Yeah." He's like, "What kind you got?" And I'm like, "Salt and vinegar." And he's like, Why didn't you get the regular ones? Because I didn't buy them for you. When I went to the grocery store and bought those potato chips, I didn't think, what would my dad want? I thought, what would my baked ass want? And now my daughter loves the salt and vinegar ones. Apparently, Mr. Mach 1's not a fan of salt and vinegar chips.
It's a Canadian thing. I think it's disgusting, but ketchup chips are gross.
I've never seen them or heard of them.
Trust me, even if you like ketchup, these things are disgusting. It's a super Canadian thing. I can't do it though. The smell of them makes me sick.
You're like, you're not missing much.
No. Nope. Plus, your hands turn red. They have like a red ketchup powder. That's gross.
Oh boy. Like I said, that was money. Well, salt and vinegar might be a little too sour and bitter to me.
Man,
Hey, everybody's got their own taste buds. You know what I mean?
But I like vinegar. Like I'll put salt and vinegar on battered fish.
Right. Yeah, I think Lefty's right. Unless you can, I think that Lay's does make the best salt and vinegar chips.
Out of the standard chips, yes, but then
Standard chips, yes.
The Cape Cod with the sea salt and malt vinegar,
Yes!
those are fire.
Those are very good. And there's another company called Mrs. Vicky's.
Yes, yes, exactly.
Yes, you've had those?
Yeah, the kettle corn ones. Oh,
yes.
Man. They'll tear up the inside of your mouth, but they're good.
Those are my number one favorite if you want to talk about salt and vinegar chips, but they're not a mainstream brand. Like you don't see them in like big bags at the grocery store.
No, you can get them here, but only like certain stores have them, and they don't always have all the flavors.
Bags. Yep, and they're usually just small bags.
Right. The Miss Vicky's here are easier to find than the Cape Cods. The Cape Cods, you only find that in the bigger suburbs.
Right.
But they're both good though. I like kettle corn chips. It's not for everyone, but
same here.
And I'm with you, Gary. Dill pickle chips are good too.
I had those for the very first time a couple months ago, and they were money, dude. They were kettle cooked dill pickle chips. And, oh my god, they were so good.
Oh yeah. But that's funny, Gary. I find it weird that you like the dill pickle but not the salt and vinegar because I find them similar.
Yes, I'm fine. I'm just sitting here listening.
Sublime's just taking it in.
It's all good. Trust me, he was part of the main event this weekend.
Speaking of Sublime, so what are you going to give in and go get for food?
To be determined. I may not even go anywhere. I may just rough it out.
Like a frozen pizza or something?
Yeah, the worst case.
We said frozen pizza. Brailsford should be popping out of the woods any minute now.
Yeah,
frozen pizza.
He's cleaning his hands after throwing his last victim under the bus.
So who's going live after me? Because I know you guys just can't handle friggin' not having a live until 1 o'clock in the morning.
Probably not me tonight. I mean, maybe later, but we'll see.
I'm going to tell you, I probably won't join you if you do go live later.
You're not working tomorrow, are you?
No, I'll probably go to bed around 11 o'clock my time, 10 o'clock your time. I didn't get a good night of sleep last night. First of all, I was exhausted. I went to bed at 10. Yeah, I went to bed at, I went to bed at 9. That's right. I went to bed at 9 and slept until 2 in the morning. And then got up at 2 in the morning, go to the bathroom, and then had a really hard time falling back to sleep.
That sucks. Wait a minute. Lobster pizza? You have my attention, David.
No.
I'd eat the hell out of it.
No.
Not
Yep.
crappy Red Lobster though, real lobster.
Yeah. I mean, it's still real lobster, just
It's processed lobster.
I mean, you get a lobster tail, it's a lobster tail. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah, no doubt.
You know, now if you're talking about the leftovers, like the claws and shit that they used to make, like the bisque soup and all the other stuff, yeah, maybe.
It tastes fine for a soup.
Yeah.
Oh, homemade lobster pizza. Now that does sound fire.
I like seafood pizza, but you have to make it with the white sauce.
Yes. What do they call that? It's not a hollandaise sauce. It's
I really don't know what they call it.
but I know what you're talking about. It can't be the tomato sauce. It's got to be the white one.
Yeah. Yeah, every once in a great while, we'll change it up here. We'll get like a white pizza, they call it. It comes with the white sauce and cheese and I think tomatoes and spinach and feta cheese.
We went out. The wife and I went out to eat this weekend, and I tried one of those. It's they call it a pizzagetti. It's not a calzone. It's a
Right.
normal open pizza, and then they throw a small portion of spaghetti on top of it, and then they put pizza cheese on top of it and throw it back in the oven. Man, oh, it's called a pizzagetti. It's so good.
Where's it from?
It's actually pretty common up here. All the pizza places do it.
Okay, because I've never heard of it.
Well, it's better when you make it at home, or if you get a pizza from a pizza joint you really like, and then you put a homemade spaghetti on top. You
Right.
put cheese, peppers, mushrooms, and some extra pepperoni, and then you put that in the oven and broil it. Man,
It's the special at the local moose house.
the moose hoose, yeah. Hey, you got to eat that food to keep yourself warm up here. Come on.
Right. Yeah, man. I hope you can make the party of mobs in July, dude. We're gonna have some fun.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to look into getting like a passport and all that. I don't even have that stuff. I got to look into all that
Yeah, man. It would be
because the drive's not that bad. I looked it up and it's shit. I've driven further to go to car shows by myself. So if I can
Right.
drive that distance to hang out with you guys, it's definitely worth it.
Oh, dude, you'll have a freaking blast. You're gonna laugh your ass off.
Oh, I know I will. We're gonna be flying.
The only thing that stopped us from laughing our ass off all the time this time is it's just too cold.
In July, we won't have that problem.
No, but when we were in the basement and we were playing shuffleboard, we were laughing our asses off.
Well, yeah, man, you got a basement fit for kings down there. The pool table and the shuffleboard and darts and
Yeah, we never got the dartboard up, but I'll get it up between now and the next party at Mobs.
well, I'm all about that. I like some darts. Oh, that sucks, Pinks. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Hopefully it's just in the basement, not screwing up your sheetrock and under your floors and all that.
Right. Do you have a basement, Pinks?
I forget if he said he does or not.
Well, I know Boosted had one, so I'm guessing he does.
I think he just recently had that water heater installed too.
Yeah, he just said new water heater. Oh, so it's on the main floor of your house. Damn. Well, I'm sorry, Pinks. I hope there's not a lot of water damage.
Oh man, that sucks.
Have to show ID going into Car Bomb's basement.
My basement's like a little mini sports bar. I need to take it to the next level, get a bigger TV down there, and really get it all hooked up to the stereo system. But it does pretty good for now.
Well, that's good. At least he said it's lower than the main floor next to the garage, so it looks like it probably didn't do too much damage. Hopefully.
Yeah, most homes in Florida don't have a basement, Zach, because you guys are friggin' built on marshes and stuff.
Hey, Pinks, was that a water heater you installed, or is that somebody else's fault?
No, I think somebody else installed it for him.
Well, I hope they're going to make it right.
In fact, if I'm not mistaken, that was the day because he was waiting on that. I think that was the day that he came up to Boosted's house.
Oh, so it's been a few weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, but there's a difference between the actual water heater leaking and the tubing that feeds the hot water heater leaking. You know what I mean by that? Like if the tubing feeding it is leaking, then that means the install was bad. But if the actual hot water heater itself is leaking, that's a manufacturer problem.
Right.
So it depends on where the leak is.
He says it's been many months.
Mm. And most hot water heaters are supposed to have a drain next to them. So that
Right.
if it does start to leak, the water's got somewhere to go.
Been many months since the install. I could have swore he just had that done recently, or they were there for something different then.
It's the actual water heater
Yep,
manufacturer.
manufacturer issue. Yeah, we'll highlight that. Manufacturer issue, not installation issue. Yeah. That's why I'm like, there could be, it's one or the other. Like, either someone did a crappy job putting it together or somebody's got faulty equipment.
Thermacell.
I can hear Shelby and my daughter arguing in the family room. No, I got chickens now, bro. We don't got to worry about the friggin' mosquitoes.
Yeah, chickens definitely help with that.
Oh, dude, a mosquito doesn't have a snowball's chance in hell.
Well, chickens have all kinds of benefits too. It's not only are you eating all them delicious eggs and you're getting the meat from certain chickens and the mosquitoes and
Dude, they eat all the bugs. They eat all the friggin' flies. They eat the grass. I mean, they're friggin' awesome. They even take care of my flower beds, bro.
yeah, they fertilize that stuff.
They
Yeah.
even take care of my flower beds. They go in there and they friggin' rip up the flower beds and they turn all that dirt over for you so you can plant flowers and stuff. And then once the flowers are planted, they don't mess with the flowers. They like to walk in between the stuff, but they don't like mess with them or nothing like that. Now, if you have a garden, that's a different story because then they want to peck the fruit or whatever
Right.
vegetables you're growing. But it's a learning experience. You know what I mean?
Oh, definitely. It teaches your daughter how to care for other animals other than kitty cats. It's a good learning
Right.
experience. Definitely.
Hey, Sublime.
And I found out that apparently chickens and rabbits get along.
Oh, yeah, they coexist.
Yeah, exactly.
So do cats and friggin' chickens.
So do skunks and possums.
I'm sure that friggin' dogs would get along with the chickens too. It's just you'd have to, tell your dog to not be a Neanderthal.
Right.
That's the
And,
problem with dogs. People are always talking about how dogs are so much smarter than cats. But when you're talking about dogs trying to coexist with another animal, sometimes they're retarded. Like they just don't get it in their head to just like calm the hell down.
Oh no. It depends on the dog. You're absolutely right. I've had dogs that no problem with any other living creature at all, and I've had dogs that you so much as see another dog or a cat or a squirrel, and the dog becomes
Oh yeah.
mental.
Oh yeah.
And it's not like I trained either of the dogs any different. You know what I mean? It really
Right.
depends on the dog.
Right.
And Downhill Daddy, I don't know if they're $10 for half a dozen, but they're double what they cost 2 years ago. That's for sure.
Yep. Yeah, I got eggs for free now.
And you got good eggs.
Yeah, they're really good.
I bet you all the baked goods are so much richer with the real eggs.
Oh yeah, Shelby friggin' well, yeah, Funky's cake was made with friggin' our eggs. Hey, Sublime, remember that big ass locomotive you saw at the museum?
Mm-hmm.
I just realized I have a picture of it in my friggin' office.
That you already had before we went there?
Yeah.
Where was the picture from?
It's like I don't know. It's like a professional picture. It's
So
more
it's
like,
not,
it looks more like a painting than anything else. But yeah.
that's the exact same one.
It's in that friggin' in that group that was built. It's got the 2 drivers on it.
Oh, gotcha.
2
There seems to be a
drivers,
lot of.
jacks.
There seem to be tons of cool stuff at that museum.
Oh, you wait.
Between you and Funky putting out the shorts lately, there, I can't wait to see what you. I can't wait to see your video on it.
Right. Yeah, I probably won't drop the full video until next week. I think I'm gonna friggin' ride out the shorts for a little bit and try
for
to
sure.
drop a video for you guys daily. That's a short. And just see if that helps promote the channel a little bit, and then I'll drop the full video on everything next week.
I promise you, you drop a short per day, and you'd be surprised at what happens, man. If you drop a short per day, it seems to get more views and more subscriptions in than putting out actual edited videos.
Oh, trust me, I've found that out. Which really bothers me because you don't make no money off the shorts.
No, and it is. My channel's not monetized. I'm nowhere near that yet.
Right.
But when you put 2 hours into editing a video and you're proud of that motherfucker, and you
Yep.
put it out there and you get 100, 200 views, but you put out a short and you get 5,000 views that took you less time than it does to take a crap.
Oh yeah.
Frustrating.
Oh yeah, trust me. Like that Z06 clip I dropped a friggin' month ago of that Z06 driving through the museum. That was literally a whim. Shelby and I were literally walking out of the museum to go home. And I saw the car coming right at me. And I went, you know what? I bet this would make a cool clip. And I shot a quick video of it. And it ended up getting over 31,000 views in a month.
That was
Damn.
almost like the Lamborghini Urus when we were at the Cheesecake Factory. Remember that?
Yeah. Just a damn friggin' whim. Yeah, that Lamborghini Urus was my very first short ever.
Really?
Yeah, it hit like 3.3K.
When they first started doing the shorts, I guess to promote it, YouTube like went back into my old videos from like 6, 7, 8 years ago. And they took, I guess, the shortest ones and automatically remade them into shorts.
Wow.
So I guess those are technically my first ones, but the shorts are weird. Like they promote them for like 8 or 10 hours and then they stop.
Yep. Yeah, like I said, I got a short tomorrow for other Chevy people. The 200 horse or the 200 mile an hour ZL1 1LE Laguna Seca Camaro. There'll be a little bit of a card. Like you'll watch the first part of the clip, then it'll fade to a second part of the clip, and you'll be able to read the stats on it briefly if you got a screen. And if you can't read the stats, when I make the full video, you'll be able to then.
Oh, okay, cool.
Because you remember in the shorts, they're cropping the video down.
Right.
So you're missing like a quarter of an inch of the film on each side.
On each side, right.
Right.
Like technically to do it properly, if you want to film something for just a short, you got to do it with your camera standing up.
Yeah, I know. I hate filming like that. And I don't usually film in order to make shorts. I usually just take videos and go, hey, this will be a good short. Oh, this will be a good short.
Right, exactly.
Right. So when you see the full video next week, probably, you'll see everything will look a little bit better than the shorts did.
Honestly, the guys that seem to do really well with their channels in the winter time, I notice what they do is they go to the car shows on the weekends in the summer and they'll film every single car. They'll go to the drag strip, set up a tripod. They'll film every damn pass. And then in the winter, when content dries up, they'll cut them all down into shorts, each pass into a short. And that, like what Street Fox is doing, man, he's booming.
Right. Yeah, see, I didn't want my channel to be a shorts channel. That's the thing.
No, exactly.
You know, Street Fox's channel is a shorts channel. I didn't want a shorts channel. Now, I don't mind dropping shorts periodically to help the channel go along or keep content coming to the channel, but that's not my purpose. I really enjoy editing my videos. I enjoy spending a couple of hours and trying to make a good quality video for you guys.
Right, exactly. Because technically you can use shorts to get people in, but if you don't have the regular videos to keep them there.
Right. Like the video I did on Boosted's truck, right? It hasn't even hit 1,000 views yet. I've made $3 off that video. Now it doesn't sound like much, but that video has less than 1,000 views and it's got money coming towards me. I have shorts that have 46,000 views and I don't get a single penny.
And you get nothing.
Nothing. Exactly. So that's why I'm not a huge shorts fan, but I understand their purpose. So that's why I started putting out more shorts, especially now in the wintertime where content is really difficult.
Right.
You know, I have a couple of ideas for you guys for videos. Like Funky gave me a brand new sticker for my Hall of Fame wall on my trailer. So
Nice.
about friggin' doing a shout out to Funky. Now I know the video is not going to get shit for views. I'll probably, if I'm lucky, get friggin' 90 views on that video. But it's content. It gives everybody something to watch. And hey, if I can send a few people to his channel, it was worth it. You know what I mean?
Oh, absolutely.
See, Funky and I originally started our channels at the exact same time and didn't even know each other. And we live in the same state. I started my channel like friggin', I think 3 months before he started his channel. And we met online. I don't know how. We met online somehow on YouTube and started talking. And the next thing I know, our two channels were basically in a race to get to 1,000 subscribers and get monetized. And was awesome because it was a very, very friendly competition. You know, there was a time where Funky had like 50 subscribers on me, and I was like, damn, he's starting to leave my ass. And then I dropped a video, and all of a sudden I reeled him back in again. And it was just this really cool, friendly competition. And then he got porn bombed, and then YouTube scrapped his YouTube channel.
Yeah, you know, I met all you fellas after what happened to Funky, but man, that breaks my heart, man.
Funky should have 2,500 subscribers or damn near it right now.
And he'll get it. He's got the personality. He does.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yep. That's what I do with Instagram. And if I run low on content, I will use other people's content trying to direct them. That way you both win. Yep. Yeah, see, I love giving people that are good subscribers to the channel shout outs. You know what I mean? Like, for instance, Brailsford was the very first person ever out of everybody I know to send me a friggin' gift. Now, I don't expect anything from anybody, but the thought does count. Do you know what I mean? The thought does count. And, you know, I was like, that is really, really cool that somebody would take time out of their day to send me a package and say, here, man, I think you should have this. You know, he sent me stuff. Mr. Mustang Mike sent me stuff before we went our separate ways. Sublime has sent me stuff. Mr. Mach 1 has sent me stuff. Friggin' Rav Ford guy has sent me stuff. I hope I'm not leaving anybody out. Oh, Wood and Metal Garage sent me a decal. I'm sure I'm leaving somebody out, but those are the people I can think of off the top of my head. You know what I mean? So I try to give those guys shout outs when I can. You know what I mean?
Right. Well, yeah, you scratch someone's back and they scratch yours. That's the way it rolls.
Right. Just like when I got the package for Rav Ford guy, I did the video on my stuff, and then I told everybody to go check out Mr. Mach 1's channel because I had stuff in there for him. You know?
Brailsford sends you a coupon for one free guided bus tour.
No. He sent me a coin that you can only get on a military base.
Oh, gotcha.
And since we're both freaking military and we're both Navy, even though I'm ex-Navy and he's still in the Navy, you know, it's a bond. I don't expect anybody to understand that, but when you're in the Navy or the Army or the Marine Corps or the Air Force, you become part of a brotherhood, and
Right.
that stuff lasts forever.
That's not true, Pinks. You sent me 2 license plates, dude. That was awesome.
Uh-oh. Ken said, guess what? Guess what? What, Ken?
What's up, HPR, Mr. Ken?
Good evening, Mr. HBR. How are you, sir?
I can only imagine what guess what means.
And then, you know, Mr. Mach 1 went out of his way. Well, I don't know if he went out of his way, but he friggin' got me a real canary yellow, I believe it is, 1970 Mach 1 Hot Wheels car to put in my Christmas display.
Oh, for the Snow Village.
He did not approve, I don't think, of the blue one in its place. So he was like, I got you a real 1970 yellow Mach 1. And I was like, okay. We'll just move the friggin' teal one to the service department.
It's in for paint.
And it's a good thing I didn't go out of my way to get an F-150 to represent Boosted, because that would have been a waste.
No, you got to get a white Camaro now.
That damn truck, it was gone.
That truck was wild, though. I'm glad you got to do those videos on it,
Dude,
Mob.
I love that truck. I freaking love that truck. I'm so glad I got that video before it was gone. Do you know how many cars that guy has gotten that I have done videos on, and then he sold them right after the words?
So if you're really attached to something, you can't do a video on it.
That's why I never got attached to the first black truck he got. When he got the first black truck with the blower on it, I was like, Boosted, I love your truck, but I'm not even going to try to enjoy it, because I know the second I fall in love with it, you're going to sell it.
Money talks, says HBR.
That's it. Yeah, see, money's not that important to me. And then the chat goes silent.
We're all waiting for Ken to say what?
Ken to say what? I mean, I will say this much. I always said that I would never, ever, ever sell my Fox body. And now I almost don't even want the car anymore, which is weird.
It happens sometimes. I mean, but luckily for you, you don't have to make any rash decisions right now. You have it. It's not costing you anything. It's not out in the weather. And it's going to do nothing but increase in value while it sits.
Right? I just didn't want to get rid of the car as a roller. You know what I mean? And I felt bad that I got rid of the engine that came out of it. I didn't like blow it up or nothing like that. I just blew the head gasket in it. And then I sold it to a buddy of mine, and he put it in his car with nitrous and drove it for I don't know how long, and then sold it.
Yeah, Victor, I believe it was something along those lines.
But the one thing I am looking forward to is the actual wrenching on the car. Like, I don't really care about the car itself, and I really don't even care about driving it. But I do look forward to friggin' having my buddies in the garage and all of us drinking and laughing, and the music's playing, and we're wrenching on the car, and we're putting stuff together. And, you know what I mean? That's what's going to make it fun, is the camaraderie that it's going to bring together when I start putting the car together.
I'm telling you, that'll be the collab of the decade.
Yeah, Victor.
Kind of like when Hamilton's washing his car in Fast Cut Times at Ridgemont High. Raised on the radio.
Right? Oh, we got somebody in the basement. Oh, man. So how long did I leave you in the dungeon?
About 20 seconds, maybe.
Okay,
That's
good.
not
I
so
thought it
bad.
was going to be like 5 minutes.
No, I'd have said something.
If we Ken, if we could send one of those gifs or memes right now, it would be the judge from Caddyshack. And he'd be like, "Well, we're waiting."
Right? Well, God, I love that movie.
It's well, we're waiting.
You sound just like him, dude.
Your robe, Your Honor.
Your robe, Your Honor.
Your Honor,
Wasn't
Your
that,
Honor.
the same guy from the Mary Lee Tyler Moore show that played
Yes,
like man or
Ted Knight.
Caster.
Yeah, Ted Knight.
Ted Knight, that's it.
Remember when they go to start that big money golf tournament between the 4 guys, and Judge Smales is the first one to tee off, and he goes, Your Honor, Your Honor.
Right?
That's my fault, sir. I should have noticed your grips were worn.
What happened? So what did you sell, Ken?
What
I
had
like that.
happened?
Well, see, what had happened was.
Oh my God.
I love that phrase. Oh, I know. Or Ken.
What's up, Frank?
Frank, what's up, buddy?
What's up, Frank?
Frank's a good guy, man. I had a lot of fun with him when I met him a few years ago. He's got a great family.
I can't believe it. I've had my Mustang for 6 years now.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I haven't even had mine for a year yet.
I think that's the longest I've ever had a car.
But Ruby, we got in 19.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to say, yeah, I got it in January of 17. That's the longest I've owned a car.
Right?
So what are you saying, Ken? You sold everything you had to get a Supra?
I don't think that would ever happen.
Alex,
I'm gonna take a guess. You work at the dealer, and a Shelby 500 came in.
I think they had one there when he started working there, right?
We're just taking guesses now. I'm guessing the Mach 1's gone.
Well, Mark IV, yeah.
Yeah, on his mind or parked in his property? Oh, I know that, Ken. I know.
What's that line from Smokey and the Bandit when Snowman sees Sally Field taking off her dress? What's she got on? Her man?
Well, yeah, it was fun to go out. I don't even know what I was doing, but I noticed there was water on top of my water heater.
Oopsie.
Wait, he just said bingo. Does that mean a 500 strolled into the dealer?
Or that the Mach 1's gone, or both.
Or that he sold everything for a Supra?
I don't believe that.
I think that bingo was perfectly placed right after you said something about a 500 showing up at the dealership.
He accidentally sold it. Oh, that's sad. I really like that Mach 1.
Oh,
You
he did
only
get
do
a...
nothing.
Well, it's a good thing you left it stock.
It was a really nice one.
It was only a matter of time, ladies and
I
gentlemen.
accidentally sold it. Oops.
You what?
Please.
He said he accidentally sold it. Oops.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
I thought you said I can't believe he sold
said
it.
yes.
No. The question is, was that the only car that's leaving you, or are there other ones?
Yeah, is this just the start of something?
See, if he just got rid of the Mach 1, that means he did it to get a 500. If he got rid of the Mach 1 and the 11, then it's for a Supra.
What's up, Wasted Talent Fabrications? How you doing, buddy?
Yeah.
What's up, Wasted Talent?
Good to see you. Checked out your video the other day of you replacing the blower motor. Yeah, I'm gonna have to friggin' look into the van's blower motor. Or Sublime was crying a river when he found out that the van didn't have a blower motor.
Oh, so you just hooked them.
Yeah, I waited till we got down the
I
road.
don't want to sell price. Wow. I don't usually take those.
I am a man of my word, so I'm leaving. I'm leaving.
Next thing you know,
So
they're
next
gonna-
question, Gary, did you add another Mach 1 to your collection? It's white too.
No, he pulled a stereo move. He got rid of his Mach 1 and he's getting a GT 500.
I arranged for a friend at his used car lot. My self-restraint not
to buy everything was tough to do.
Oh, I bet, dude. I bet.
So I'm gonna have to say that Mach 1 made you some money.
Well, you know,
Especially if it
a
was
car for free.
Especially if it was an I don't want to
wanna
sell it price.
Yeah, that's pretty high usually.
You gotta be careful with those don't want to sell it prices, because these days with inflation, some people will pay it.
I know.
Well, I don't want to sell my truck, but if you guys will give me $105,000 for it, it's gone.
Yeah,
It's
same
yours.
thing with my car. Oh,
Your Shelby?
no.
Yeah,
100,
right.
that would put 60 in my pocket.
Yeah, and then what are you gonna do?
Get another one that hasn't been wrecked.
It's gonna get a white one with green stripes this time.
No, if Sublime was gonna get another one, he'd get silver with black stripes.
Yes. Well, yeah, if I could.
See?
That would be the choice.
Isn't it? This is the last year they're making them, right?
Yeah.
Well, 2022 was last year. They're not even doing them this year.
They're not?
No, 2022 was the last year.
Really?
Yep. 20, 21, 22. That's it.
That's it?
That's it.
Well, that's good. One less year just makes your guy's car more rare and valuable.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Dumbasses driving them and wrecking them make them more rare and valuable too.
Yeah,
That's true.
I got a clean Carfax on mine.
Yeah.
But,
Do you want to turn your $500 into my $500?
Oh, Ken, I bet you got something cooking.
I got this deal for you. If you send me $500, I'll say thank you.
Inbox me if you want to turn your $500 into my $500. Oh, he'll daddy.
Make his cash yo cash.
Hey, Mad Motorhead, I did the same thing. I swore I would never buy another black car, and the GTR is black.
I'll be right back, guys.
yeah, but it wasn't black when you got it. It's still not technically black right now.
Right?
Yeah, you're real close. Not having a clean Carfax.
Yeah. Yeah, Ken's got a lot of truth in that. Oh, dude, there's no doubt. I give Ken and Pam all the friggin' clout in the world for that one, man. Ken, let me put that car up on the rack just to put a wicker on. And when we saw what those inner tires looked like, oh my god. Oh my god. And man, I was driving that thing like I stole it.
Ooh, Doritos.
I'm still surprised they replaced the whole set when only the front two had the cord showing.
No, but there were chunks missing out of the rear ones.
Oh, that's right. That's right. That's right.
I do love Doritos downhill, both nacho cheese and the Cool Ranch, but they just rip my stomach apart.
Can't even do it right now.
Not even that. Not even that. It's worse than that. They like just rip me apart. I can't eat them anymore. I hate getting old.
Sublime, your
Your
heart wasn't in that fart.
No, not that one.
Oh, dude, I dropped a bomb, dude, when friggin' everybody was here. I heard Funky had a pretty good ripper too, but I missed it.
Mm-hmm.
Sublime's like, yeah, I didn't miss it.
No, it was
Yeah,
a
I
two.
didn't miss it.
It was a two-stager.
Two-stager.
They start slow but finish hard.
Mm-hmm.
What the hell is my Wi-Fi is crap today? Am I breaking up at all to y'all?
Not
No.
at all.
No, you're fine.
Okay, good. Well, my phone. I'm gonna reboot my phone. I guess my phone's having Wi-Fi issues. But I was having Wi-Fi issues when I came into StreamYard. It took me forever to get up for me to log in.
That's weird.
Boosted.
Oh, Boosted 931 slid in here.
What's up,
What's
Booster?
up, Mr. RJ?
I can't even do the. Oh boy.
Al Capone.
If only RJ had a fast car. Oh God, I cannot wait to see that thing run.
It sounds so sick on video, and you got to know that the video doesn't do it justice, right? Like,
Oh,
Yeah.
it wasn't silent, Victor. It definitely wasn't silent.
Yeah.
It was kind of like a boxer. You know, it was a quick jab followed up with a good punch.
what was it? What was it that Funky said? It wasn't the thumb. It was the floating
looping,
punch,
the looping punch.
the looping punch.
Yeah, that's pretty much what he had. Was a looping punch.
Boosted what? Slow in the pits.
I think it's slow when it's turned off.
Shit, that thing looks fast just sitting in his garage.
Well, it looks fast, but it's not fast when it's just sitting there.
Man, Al Capone's so slow. I'm gonna bust that thing like tax evasion.
Oh,
I'm kidding, Boosted. You know that.
I think it's fair to say none of us have anything for that car.
Yeah.
I have something for it, just not to race it.
Man, I showed the video of Boosted's car. My childhood best friend, he has an '84 Z28. He's a huge third gen guy, and he's like, "What? You gonna show me another one of your buddy's Fords?" And I'm like, "No, actually, it's not a Ford this time." Man, I could see the drool on his face.
Gotta come get some, man.
Yeah.
Katana, what's up, buddy?
Oh, hey, Katana.
What's up, Katana?
Man, we've had a good group of people slide through tonight.
Except for the fact that we lost Salty in the wind there.
Dude, Salty said he was gonna jump on the panel, and then he just that's it, never came back.
You know, earlier you were talking about a short that got like 41,000 views or whatever.
Yeah,
I'm doing really well. My latest one got 556 views,
there you go.
which is actually a lot for my channel.
Right.
The best
Pink
one I
Steve.
think is the one about the electrical problems in my truck.
Oh, that's why. Ken's the reason why Salty never came on the panel. They probably ended up calling him or something. Or Salty ended up calling him, one or the other.
Hey, Pinks, do you put like tags on your shorts?
I do.
Okay.
I have to go back in and edit them
Definitely
because I
want-
can't do it. I do most of my shorts. I do them from my phone. I just upload them. I use YouTube to create them,
Right, me too.
and then I have to go back after they're uploaded and go to my page and do the edits on it, add tags to them.
Yeah, that's what I do as well.
Okay, so wait a second. If Ken's back here, that means he's probably done talking to Salty, which means Salty's in the bushes playing with that 4-inch pecker.
I don't know. He said it was cold. It's probably 3 inches right now.
You're being generous.
He's probably shriveled the 2.2.
The 2.2.
Funky just threw up a video.
Funky did.
Did he?
Yeah, the Buick Electra. I think it's a short. I'm not sure.
Oh yeah, Funky's gonna be dropping a whole bunch of shorts over the next probably couple of weeks or so.
the Buick Electra, long ass car.
I'm trying to drop shorts that he's not dropping, so you're not seeing the same content.
Oh, so you're not gonna put up a Dodge Omni too?
No.
Well, crazily enough, I'm probably watching both.
I'm thinking after I drop the Corvette short, after I drop the Camaro short tomorrow, I got a short I'm thinking about making on this C6 Z06. That was a race car.
Okay, cool.
What's up there, Boosted?
What up, peeps?
Good to see you, buddy.
Hey, Boosted.
What's
Hey,
going
Boosted,
on?
how's it going, man?
How y'all doing?
Not as good as you, because I know what you're standing next to right now.
Yeah. Guess what else? Look at
He's
this.
standing next to me.
Oh,
yeah,
dang.
I saw that.
Yeah. And I got some friends over. There's Miles and new buddy Jake over
What's up?
here.
Hey,
What's up,
friends.
what's up?
Hello, friend.
What y'all up to?
Chilling,
Just
man. Chilling.
BSing.
Man, I can't wait to either, Victor. I don't know if I showed y'all inside of this or not. Hang on a minute.
I wanted to ask you, Boosted. It's all carbon fiber. Is it a carbon fiber dash too?
Yep, all of it.
I'm telling you, man. I showed your car to one of my third gen buddies, and I'm sure he got a little sexually excited when he saw it.
I get that excited every time I come out here. That's no lie.
What cage has that got in it? 25?
Yeah, 25.5.
So boosted.
Yeah.
How'd you like that comment that just put about wish you'd clean our house as much as you're cleaning that car right about now?
Yeah, I told her, I said, won't you help me clean it? And we will.
It'll be a lot more fun when you're scraping off pounds of rubber off the rear quarters.
I'm probably gonna tape them up. I'm gonna probably tape them up because I'm too attached. I'm too attached.
Probably hell. I'm gonna tape them up for you.
Dude,
Well, the paint looks good on that car.
Oh God, dude, you have no idea.
Looks better in person.
Yes.
Yes, it does.
Oh yeah, she bad, y'all. I'm back, bitches.
You're back with bullhorns.
Yeah, back with bullhorns. I want to come in and say hi. I got some guests here. I'll be in the chat though, all right? I just want to drop in and say hello.
It's all good, bud. We're gonna end this pretty soon anyway, brother. Thanks for coming in.
Y'all have a good one, man.
Peace.
Y'all be good. Later, Boosted.
See you
Later, bro.
Yeah, Zach, it's light because of the carbon fiber. Yeah, I'm gonna sell what is that? JB's Garage, my hood off Ruby. And then take
Oh,
the
right
money-
on.
And then take the money and put a carbon hood on Sinister.
Carbon's gonna look good with the color of your car too.
I know, right?
I thought about buying a carbon
And
hood
then
for
I'm
my
gonna keep-
Mustang.
I'm gonna keep the piano black scoops in the carbon hood. I like that
Nice.
brass. I know I could put carbon scoops in it, but I'm not gonna do it. I like the black.
You mean the heat extractor?
Yeah.
So that's cool. Are you gonna bring the Ruby's hood down? I guess to Ford Takeover.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, buddy.
Did you and JB's already talk about a price or no?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Plus that hood comes already friggin' with all that paint protected.
Oh yeah, with PPF.
Yep. I knew you couldn't stay away, Boosted. That's funny. That's funny.
It's a drug, man.
Frank, it's in Jackson, Tennessee, and it's what is that? June
23rd, I think.
23rd, 24th.
Yeah, I think it's the last weekend in June.
Yeah.
So I would guess what the closest airport to Jackson would probably be Memphis.
I don't know.
Or maybe Nashville. I don't know. I'm not even sure if there is an airport in Nashville.
Well, let's see. Huntsville would be about 2.5 hours away.
I know Nashville is a couple hours away.
Yeah. Because it's an hour to Huntsville from here, and it's an hour and a half from here there.
Yeah, I really don't know. That's a Ken question. Well, you guys, I'm going to end this in about 5 minutes. That'll be 2.5 hours.
Yeah, Zach, you need to get out the Ford takeover, bud. That'd be good.
Yeah, I'd like to meet you one day, Zach.
Yep. I should be done the 1st of May, so I'll have all the time I need.
HBR, thanks for hanging out last night, buddy. Greatly appreciate it. You have a good one.
Hey, thank you very much, Ken, and thank Miss Pam for getting back to me on that shirt. I appreciate it.
Later, Ken. Later, everybody. I'm just gonna cut out now.
Right on. Thanks for hanging out with us, Pinks. Appreciate it.
Hey, good night, Pinks. Good luck with your water heater, bud.
Thanks. I'll probably be buying a new one here. I'm gonna get them to give me the money back for that one. I'm gonna buy
Yeah,
something
that's
that's a
what I
little
do.
bit
I need
better.
my money back.
Take care, Pinks.
And they start dropping out.
And there were 4.
And then there were 4. And then you wait. We'll be down to the last minute before I'm saying bye to everybody. And somebody who hasn't been here the whole night will pop in.
His salty will finally show up.
Hey, guys, I'm back.
Oh, shit, that's funny. We all have all 3 of us have green Mustangs.
Yeah, we do, don't we?
Hold on.
Who knows? I'll put that Fox spray together and I may fall in love with it.
I guarantee you, once you drive that thing with that dart, and it wants to get sideways every time you give it a 1/4 inch more throttle, I think you're gonna fall in love with the damn thing.
My biggest thing is I don't want to spend the money in caging it and doing the subframe connector stuff.
Yeah, when the through floor subframe connectors there, first of all, you gotta really trust who you're having do it.
Exactly.
Like if Ford Blue is gonna say I'm gonna do them, I'd be like, fine, they're gonna be done properly. But I don't want to take it to some Joe Schmo shop and then mess it up.
Or pay out the ass to have it done.
Right.
Always wanted to take rivet to the F100. Oh, okay. Revit.
Hey, what's up, Michael?
What did I tell you?
Someone was gonna show up. Car Mob called it.
Told you. Barbecue Mike, how you doing, buddy? Good to see you. We missed you this weekend, man. I know you had to be a responsible adult and go to work and all that fun stuff, but we still missed you.
Man, Mike's on a mission for the month of May, man. I'm so happy for him.
Right? Yeah, I'm trying to save up my money and friggin' get these car parts for the Shelby while doing a Mustang build.
Yeah, that all adds up.
Mm.
And especially the caliber of build you're doing on your Fox, it's not just putting a 302 together.
Right?
Shit, these days just putting a 302 together is expensive, so just imagine what you're doing.
That's the thing. Once I get the complete engine from them, I got to make some serious decisions.
That's true.
See, what I would like to do is I know that Ford Blue Gauge was interested in my built 2.6 liter Neon SRT4 motor I have. I have a completely built race engine for a Neon SRT4.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
And I was thinking, I would love to do the friggin' cage work and subframe connectors work. And I would give him the engine and everything that I got for the engine. Because I got a standalone management system for it from AEM. I got the injectors. I got a complete turbo kit minus the turbo. The engine was designed to run a 64, 66 turbo, which is good for over 900 wheel.
Damn.
Yeah.
That would be
Yeah,
that would be so sick in his Roadrunner.
You take that engine and you put it in something rear wheel drive, the horsepower to weight ratio is insane. I told my wife, I said, if nobody ever buys that engine from me, I'm going to go find a friggin' clapped out boat. Or not a clapped out boat, but a boat with a blown engine. I would love to go find a friggin' boat with like a blown 350 Merc in it and put that SRT4 motor in there.
That'd be pretty sick.
Because the engine is designed to rev to 8,000 RPM. I mean,
And those SRT4s, people can say whatever the hell they want about them. They make a beautiful sound for a 4-cylinder.
they're one of the best sounding 4-cylinders ever.
Yes.
I don't
Yeah,
disagree with that.
I don't give a shit what anybody says. The Neon SRT4 was, I think it is probably the best sounding 4-cylinder ever. Because I mean, you know what a Honda sounds like.
Yep. They either sound like a wet fart or a pissed off bee, you know?
Yeah, the friggin' SRT4 had that nice burble exhaust to it right from the factory.
It was the thing about the SRT4s is they were throaty. They had that Mopar grunt,
Yes.
even though it was a 4-cylinder.
What?
Tell you
Oh my
what,
God!
dude.
Look what Katana said. Holy crap! That doesn't surprise me though. That does not surprise me. Not in Chicago.
Damn.
Dude, I'll tell you what, when I had my Neon SRT4, I used to talk so much trash to Mustang guys. Because the car only weighed 2,800 pounds and it made close to 500 wheel horsepower. Dude, from a roll, I would whoop your ass unless you had some serious work done.
Oh yeah.
And back then, you're
a two-
talking about, you got to remember, back then, the best thing Ford had was the 3-valve. You know, they had just released the friggin', they were just getting ready to release the Shelbys. I mean, Ford
Right.
had nothing. They had that little 300 horsepower 3-valve. And the most you could get out of those things was about 425. Then you had to put rods in them. So I would talk shit to every Mustang guy.
Yeah, no, the Mustangs in the last 10 years really stepped up their game. But
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
10 years ago, yeah, what you're racing new edge 2-valve GTs.
Yeah.
That's what was out there.
The only thing that I would be intimidated by would be a Terminator. That was the only thing I'd be intimidated by because I knew that those had the potential for making some serious power without a lot of work.
Right. Hey, any on a side note, any of you fellas see the waffle that Paul DeFox is doing?
Yeah, I saw that.
No, I remember we were talking about it though.
Man, you should go check that out. He's doing a waffle on his transmission package from the Beast with everything.
How much are the waffle tickets?
I think they're 80 US, 100 Canadian. 1 out of 65 chances to win.
Wow.
And you have the choice. You either can get the transmission package, and that's everything. That's the cross member, the cooler, the shifter, the PCM converter, the drive shaft, everything. You have the choice. You can take all of that or $3,000 in cash.
All right, you guys. Unfortunately, we have gone 3 minutes over.
You can keep going, but Shelby's got to go to bed. I'm good.
You guys want to be left down here for a little bit? I got to put my daughter to bed. I'll be back in a little bit.
No worries, Mob.
All right, I'm out of here. You guys keep it going.
Sounds good. Yeah, I know, Katana, that's crazy. But can you imagine when the thieves realized what was in the back of that van? Stuff like that give me the willies, man. I'd have jumped right out of that van.
What I want to know is the first words that were said. Can we get any money for this?
I wouldn't be
well,
surprised.
If he's been only dead a few days, we might be able to get some money for his organs. You ready to do some cutting?
Let's just go to the pawn shop. I'm sure they got a guy.
Mm-hmm.
An Audi A4 with the 1.8T. I don't know much about them German cars. I only had one German car, and it wasn't very good to me.
Audi makes a sleeper supercharged wagon, and the guy that owns the convenience store right next to my bank owns one, and he brings it there every day. It's a freaking Audi wagon, but it's supercharged, and I guarantee it's probably pretty damn quick.
All I know about those German cars is they are fun on the highway, and I never had one of these crazy ones. Mine was a 95 E series, so BMW. It was nothing special.
Yeah, my one son-in-law is a huge Beamer guy.
Well, if he's into the antique stuff, my 95 was a rare one because it was a 318 Ti. It was that little hatchback.
Oh, I know which one you're talking about. Yeah.
That thing, 5-speed, that thing in the snow, that thing was a ton of fun, until everything broke on it. But that was back in the mid 2000s. It was only 10 years old back then. And it was in that BMW like forest green. They called it Boston Green.
Victor, he has a 21 M3 competition, all-wheel drive that he just recently sent the CPU or whatever it is. He's sending that off to Finland or Sweden somewhere to get it tuned. And then he's already got some downpipes that he sent me pictures of, carbon fiber rear spoiler. That thing will probably be a high 9, low 10-second car on the street.
That's not as daily, is it?
No. Well, in
Okay.
the summertime, yes. In the wintertime, no.
Okay.
Yeah. But he doesn't have to drive for work. He basically works from home. So
Oh, okay, gotcha. So what, like him and your daughter just have a regular car and that's his toy?
he's got like 2 SUVs. He's got a newer Honda Pilot or Honda something. I forget the smaller one. And then he's got an older Honda that he bought that still runs like a top that he uses.
Oh, cool. Yeah, my mom just bought a 22 CRV Sport. Not the biggest fan of it, but it's her money, it's her choice. I was trying to get her to get herself an Explorer, but
Yeah, my call. I did get a little info on that. So he's not going to be any threat of losing his license because it wasn't a moving violation. Well, they don't consider it a moving violation, even though he's driving it over the bridge. It's not like a moving speeding ticket. So he's not in any harm of losing his license. And I told him he could probably get that fine greatly reduced if he got a lawyer and went to court with it, because I'm sure it was his first time offense. And it sounds like they're charging him as a multiple repeat offender.
well, hopefully he gets it all worked out. Sometimes as lawyers, they are ridiculous with the fees, but sometimes it's worth it to not have
Oh, yeah.
the points.
A good lawyer is always usually worth the money because he's getting you out of one or the other, either time or paying money, a lot of money.
That's it. 'Cause that's a huge ticket. Like that's money out of his baby's mouth.
Yep.
So some of us are more well off than anyone, but I don't know anyone that can just burn away $7,500 because fucking government.
I actually like the M4s better, Victor. I like the 2-door coupe version better. It looks better, at least to me.
You're right, David. Hondas do equal miles per gallon, but my mom's gonna drive it for 2 years and then buy herself something else. We used to joke around that she'd sell her car when the ashtray was full.
Sure.
But she'll only drive a new car. So you know how much money that woman loses every 2 years?
A lot.
Again, not my business. And it's not like she has cheap tastes either.
If that's the case, she should just be leasing them. Get a cheaper price.
She has this old mentality that leasing is like ridiculous. Well, you don't own it. I'm like, it doesn't matter.
If you're getting rid of it every 2 years, then you never own it, technically. Unless you're paying it off in 2 years, which I doubt.
No. My mom buys her cars cash. My mom's
Oh, okay. She pays it full when she buys it.
yeah, no, she was set up when Dad passed away. She was good.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, for sure, Mike. He's still not happy about having to pay $7,000 though, and neither would I.
And do they make him, Matt? Do they make him pay that in one shot, or can he do it in a couple
No,
of
there's no
installments?
way they could do that. They would have to let him have payments on that thing. That's a $7,000 ticket, and I mean, I don't give a fuck who you are. Nobody's got $7,000 laying around to pay a fucking speeding ticket. Or not a speeding ticket, a fucking truck, bridge ticket, whatever the fuck you want to call it.
That'd be like me taking all I'm saving up for my engine and transmission rebuild and just throwing it in the garbage.
Yeah.
To give it to the government of all fucking people. Sorry for the F-bomb. Oh yeah, but she's addicted. She's Victor. She's addicted to that new car, shiny, get a new car feeling. Friggin' get your picture taken in the dealer showroom. Oh, it's horrible. This one she bought's a 2023, and she traded in her 2020 Accord on that, and she traded in the 2014 Yukon on the Accord. Like it's just ridiculous. And every time she buys a new one, because up here you got to have a set of snow tires and summer tires, so you got to have 2 sets of rims. So every time she sets herself up with $1,200 worth of snow tires and then another $1,200 worth of it boggles my mind, man. One of these days she's gonna buy something that I want to buy after she's done with it. I hope. Get that sun price.
Yeah.
And the worst thing is, I've told her, I'm like, it wouldn't be so bad if you sold it yourself. When you're trading it in, though.
Yeah. Then she's getting bent over 2 ways, coming and going.
Yeah, she don't know anything. She'll call me up and she'll be like, "What do you think of this car?" And I'll be like, "Avoid it like the plague," or "I wouldn't do it, but it's probably an okay car," you know.
Yeah.
Like when she was looking for the CRV, she was talking to me about the Hyundai Santa Fe. I said, "Don't you dare." But I mean, these new CRVs, just, you see what a fully loaded CRV goes for? It's almost entry-level BMW money.
Yep. Yeah, Honda puts a big-ass premium on their cars.
And they get it. Plus, out here, it seems so ridiculous because where I live, like, the wife's is a 2016, mine's a 15, truck's a 14, and they all have rust issues already. Just doesn't last. I don't know. Personally, me, Victor, I can get 10 years out of a car, but by the time the 10 years is done, like, there's no selling it. It's going to the junkyard. There's no rocker panels. There's probably a couple holes in the floor. No bottoms of doors left. But I also treat my daily driver like I know it's going to rust in the winter, so I don't go above and beyond because I know it's going to go to shit. It's a tool. It's just to get around. It's not like the Mustang. And I mean, they say you can rust-proof the cars with the oil undercoating, but then try and work on it. The shit we can't even let Sublime back in. I don't have that kind of control. So welcome to the 91LX edition of Monday Night with Mob. We are open to all questions, comments, checks, Visa, American Express. Yeah, I'll let him know for sure, Matt. Now I feel on the spot. I'm all by myself. No, Zach made a chuckle. At least it's something.
And freezing my butt off in my room, and I have no window open.
You don't have heat in your house, Zach?
I do, but it's not going to make a difference. It's already 75 in my room.
Oh, okay. I got you. You need to get one of those pajamas like my kids like to wear them, one-piece pajamas. Hey, what's up, Brailsford? Mob's just putting his daughter to bed. Yeah, I hear you, Victor. I would, but I live in a town of 600. We don't even have a bank, so we don't have no automatic car washes around here. So how's everybody's evening? How you all doing? So Brailsford, how are you liking the new family toy there, the camper? Got you, Brailsford. Did your kids enjoy the driveway test run of the camper? Yeah, a few little things here and there to make it just the way you like it. I get you. It's been pretty mild this year, Victor. Much like Gary and Sublime, we haven't gotten the normal snow we get. It all seems to be hitting this week though, so I guess we're gonna have a late running winter.
Ouch. That's a lot of damage there. Jeez.
Oh, that's awesome, Brailsford.
There is something going on in California now. What in the world?
Don't worry about California. You'll stress yourself
7
out.
people died after another mass shooting. Oh God, not there. Please no. My family.
Damn.
I have family there too. Well, my mom does, not me. But
Gotcha, Zach.
part of my family, that her family that's there is part of mine. Which, okay. Oh,
And Chad, what are you watching? The 405 show with their new small tires? With their somewhat more daily cars that are not daily cars, but they still look really, really, really nice. Yeah, I hear you, Katana.
really? We're gonna warm up tomorrow, and then we go back down starting Thursday again. Come on.
Well, it is wintertime, bud, and I know you don't like the cold. I know you like it nice and warm.
I'm looking at it now. Tomorrow we're only going to 74 down to 63. Then Wednesday we're only going to 78 to 55. And Thursday and Friday we drop lower than that, and that's gonna freeze. Ouch. Hopefully that's only a week. Oh no, the rest of this month. Oh, great.
Don't worry, Zach. It'll be spring and summertime before you know it, and it'll be 100 degrees where you live.
Yep. I gotta buy a new pair. My laptop ain't gonna last probably till summer. I know that. My laptop is bad. It's got a problem.
Yeah, I don't know too much about computers, Zach. I think that's your expertise.
Yeah, I've been fighting. I was was gonna take the HP. They ain't gonna do nothing because they're gonna be like, "Oh, we have no warranty. We can't do crap." They want, I think, $24 to renew the warranty. Not happening. I don't have that money. I used it all on college. Ouch.
Yeah, it sure does, Victor. But luckily for me, that's just plowing is just supplemental. That's 100% Mustang money. So I mean, it sucks, but it doesn't keep food out of the fridge, or it doesn't keep anything from the regular bills. Thankfully, that's all taken care of.
Useful temperature for the 24th. What?
The plowing is for fun money. And yeah, Victor, he is gonna have a lot of fun. All right, Chad, you have yourself a good night. Enjoy your street outlaws. Oh, nice, Mike. That sounds delicious. Chicken wings made on a smoker. Sublime, you might get better luck if you actually texted Nicole and said, "Hey, I'm in the basement." Mike's garage. Carmob's just putting Sassy down to bed, and I can't let anyone in. I don't have the power. I'm just trying to keep the stream alive for Mobster.
Yes.
Sublimer.
Oh, I guess my computer's wrong then. Really? It says it's 52, and I'm looking at one by me, and it says it's 51. Okay, computer, you're wrong. It ain't 53. Lying computer, how dare you?
And we're back.
What's up, Mob?
Hmm.
Apparently, we got peoples in the basement.
They're on the freaking panel.
Oh, well,
yeah.
there you go.
They didn't even know they were on the panel.
What's up?
I was looking. I had my screen on the chat.
Right
On
on.
the panel. What's up, everyone?
Howdy, howdy, howdy.
Hello.
Ooh. Ooh.
See your
Oh, Zach, you changed your avatar. I thought it was somebody different.
I have them all set up.
I think I got everyone. All right. Oh, missed one.
Wings are for Funky's birthday gift.
Yeah, he's doing. Mike said he was going to do wings on his smoker.
He's giving chicken for a birthday gift.
Hey,
Oh, I just had a tree.
I would take cooked barbecue from Mike as a birthday present gladly.
I've
Right.
heard good things. Yep.
If that's a homemade barbecue, Mike and his wife's barbecue sauce and smoked chicken wings, that's a good present.
Heck yeah. They make some killer freaking
Well, I guess it's time to get my heavier jacket out then, because this light jacket ain't working.
pickles.
How's
Pickle?
everyone?
Yeah, they make homemade pickles. And they are so good.
Yeah, I bought a bunch of pickling spice, and I have the mason jars and everything. I've just been meaning to do it.
Oh, dude. The other stuff is money.
My wife's dad, he makes pickled carrots. Oh man,
Ooh, I like those.
so good.
Did you do it in the jalapenos?
No spicy.
Oh.
I'm the only one in this house that likes anything with spice in it.
Oh,
Like I said, I got a little 8-year-old kid that if he eats anything other than chicken nuggets, we're happy.
right on. See, I didn't allow Shelby to be raised like that. Like, she didn't know what chicken nuggets and macaroni and cheese were until she was like a couple years old. Just because I didn't want my kid to be a chicken nugget and macaroni and cheese kid.
Yeah, I hear you.
So I intentionally didn't let my daughter eat it when she was a bit like, first year or two she was alive. Thank you, Barbecue Mike. Appreciate it, buddy. Fortech Life. What's up, buddy?
Oh, hey, Fortech, Mr. Supercharger Man.
Chicken is for something else.
Going on for
Fortech, I'm jealous of that System X. That's a nice intake you got yourself.
Used to have one of those, and I sold it to my dad.
Yeah, those are the, in my opinion, those are my favorite Fox body intakes.
Right.
Fortech, it's all good, sir. All good.
I do like the new LS styles, though.
Hey, Mob, what product did you win from Gary? Was it spray ceramic coating? Do you remember?
It wasn't spray ceramic coating. It was the straight up, like, Armor Shield ceramic coat kit.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
You won the spray, didn't you, Sublime?
Yeah, that's why I wasn't
Yeah.
sure if it was the same one. And I know you said you didn't get a chance to use it. I told you nobody telling Gary.
Mhm.
I was just curious if it was the same one.
No,
That's
this
that,
is stuff that needs to be applied professionally.
Yeah, that's that Avalon stuff, right?
It's the good stuff, yeah.
Yeah, because I've heard though, if you get it on the if you have it on the microfiber and it gets a chance to dry, and then you continue coating the car with it, you'll scratch the crap out of the paint. So yeah, that is one of those things you're probably better letting a pro do.
I'd rather pay somebody a couple $100 and let them do it. Who knows what they're doing?
Absolutely, because it's one of those things that's like. I see people that polish and cut and buff their cars, and I'm so afraid to do it. I'm like, oh, I'm not screwing up on my car.
Right?
I'm in the same boat. You got people that do paint corrections, and that scares the hell out of me.
Right?
Because aren't you taking off the clear or doing something to the clear?
You're moving it.
Yeah, that scares the shit out of me.
What you're doing is you're heating it up essentially, and you're moving it. That's why you have to know what the hell you're doing, or else you end up with lines and all kinds of waves and all kinds of funky stuff going on.
But
Yeah,
does
and if you try to do that with like a home buffer and a cheap pad and
No
cheap products, and you
no.
can screw up a paint job in a hurry with that.
Oh yeah. Because see, those guys know the different level of cutting material they need to, and how deep they need to go. You know what I mean? They can
Exactly.
look right at it and then go, okay, I got to do this, this, and this. They got to tear it down and then buff it back up. Where you and I, we don't know what the hell we're doing. All we know is we're trying to buff it out, and we probably do more damage than we would good.
Yeah, that's what I would think too. Like I'll wax something, but I ain't putting a motorized polisher to it.
No, I'll use a friggin' what they call it, orbital.
Right.
Yeah.
Sublime, it's a lot easier because it's just what you spray it on and then you rinse it off, or do you have to wipe it on?
I think it's spray it on, wipe it in, let it dry, buff it off.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Who's it made by?
I
Avalon?
think yeah, I think so, but I'm not sure. I got it upstairs.
If you both got it from Gary, it's an Avalon.
Oh yeah, that's right, because he was getting that from that company.
Yeah. Because Rich did his car with that too, I believe.
Mm.
Yeah, he was the one that had told me that the what happens with the microfiber if the product starts to dry on it.
Right. Well, it makes sense if you look what real ceramic coat is. It actually creates like a hard shell on your paint.
Right.
So you let it dry in your microfiber. Well, now you're just putting ceramic, hard, like dried hard ceramic on top of the paint. It's like rubbing a rock over it.
It's like washing your car with a green pad. Yeah.
Yeah.
Plus, my car's still the original paint from '91. It's in really nice shape, and it's already, even from before I bought it, there's a few edges that the guy, I guess, when he polished it, he went just a little bit too far. So there's no more room for. I don't think it would handle another buff.
Right. Yeah, mine's the original paint from 1992 also. But I had some fucking dirtbag friggin' bitch fucking key the shit out of my friggin' car because she was mad at the guy who I was friends with.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah.
of course.
She was mad at him, so she took it out on my car. And I wanted to go friggin' basically kill her. And her dad was some high-ranking officer in the military, so it wouldn't have went over well for me.
No, I don't think you'd have won that fight in the end.
No, probably not.
Hmm. 400 horsepower in a coupe is a damn good start, Barbecue Mike.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. You're only talking about a 3,000-pound car.
And just the sound that Paxton's gonna make, you're gonna be all over it. You're gonna love it.
Right.
Plus, I don't know what you think, Barbecue Mike, but I was watching Blue's short and where he was showing all the suspension and whatnot and the wheels and everything going onto your car. Them 16s are actually in really nice shape, and they're gonna look good on that coupe.
A stock engine does not make 215 horsepower or 250 horsepower in a Fox body.
Maybe cranked? 225?
Stock horsepower in a Fox body, if I'm not mistaken, was either 215 or 225.
Yeah, I think 225 was what I remember.
I think
Yeah, 225 is the right number.
Yeah, 225 is the right number.
And that's new.
That's brand spanking new 225.
That was at the crank.
Right. You throw some friggin' headers on it, better intake, better throttle body. You know, you could definitely friggin' wake them up a little bit.
Cam and heads goes a long way on those deals.
Oh, cam and heads, that's 50 to 75 wheel right there.
And compression. What compression was it from the factory?
9 to 1.
I wouldn't be able to tell you.
9-1.
Can you imagine what I mean? Because they didn't have, the good fuel. They didn't have E85 and all that shit back then. Can you
Nope.
imagine what it would be like 12-1 with nice heads, cam?
No, probably like 10-1.
Well, what's the most that you can?
You gotta remember something, Mike. You start running 12, 13-1 compression, that's race gas. You're not getting away on no 93 octane, especially back in friggin' 1991.
No,
Right.
but that's what I'm saying. What I'm saying is they didn't have the good fuel back then, like E85.
You also didn't have the management systems like you do now.
I
That's
know.
why you didn't see turbo cars that much back then.
But could you imagine what a 302 would do with heads, cam, intake, but super high compression?
The problem you gotta remember, you split the block on them things. You remember when Ford built the 5.0, it was a cheap ass friggin' block, man. Them blocks could only take like 400 wheel horsepower unless you did a main girdle on them.
Oh, true. But I'm wondering, can you get it up to like 400 NA? You got the compression high enough.
Yeah, but 400 NA is friggin' almost not streetable. Not on a 302. If you had like a 351 and you punched out to 400, that's a little different. But 302s, I'm gonna be honest with you, if you're making 350 wheel horsepower on a naturally aspirated 302, you're doing pretty good.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, yeah, you could make 400 horse, but you'd have to run some good compression in that thing.
Yeah. That'd be fun.
I mean, at that point to run that kind of compression, you're gonna need pistons, you're gonna need heads, you're gonna need valve springs, you're gonna need rockers, you're gonna need everything.
What did Funky's Mustang make on the dyno?
I don't remember.
330 something. I thought it was in the 330s.
330.
Yeah.
That's pretty
Yeah,
good.
Funky's making like 330 at the wheels with his fully built engine with a stock block.
What's
and then
his
you
compression?
slap some boost on that thing, dude. You run 8-9 pounds of boost out of a Paxton, you're friggin' already flirting with blowing the friggin' engine out.
Infamous Nova. What's going on, bro?
That's why it's important to do the main girdle on the main bearing, because
hold
this
it
way
all
you can get
together.
extra 100 horsepower out of the block.
Yep.
Infamous Nova, what's up, man? Thanks for tapping in, buddy. Good to see you. I really didn't plan on keeping this live stream going this late. I really didn't.
What compression does he have on his car?
Well, what?
For
Mike Hall's car?
no, not Mike Hall's.
Funky?
Funky's, yeah.
I wouldn't be able to tell you.
What'd you ask? What is this, compression?
Yeah.
Oh, that I don't know. He's either got 9-1 or 10-1.
I want to say 10-1, but that's going off a very vague toolbox memory, so take that for what it's worth.
Because I know 9-1 is stock, and a lot of people that want to go NA go 10-1.
So he's at 10-1. Well, 330 horsepower is pretty damn good out of a 5-liter.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And then you slap a supercharger on it, because I saw Victor was talking about adding the blower to Mike Hall's car.
You get up to about 500 with the girdle on it, and
Yep. And then you don't. And then if you make 500, you don't make a friggin'. You don't add anything to it until you can afford a block.
you don't breathe on it.
You don't breathe on it. If the car makes 498, you live with it.
Yeah. What's new with your Mustang, with your Fox?
Mine?
Yeah.
They ported the heads and they're waiting for parts to come in.
Very cool.
Everybody's playing the waiting game on parts these days.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's good they're making progress.
Right? Yeah, I really want them to finish it so I can get it out of there.
So you can be done with them.
Yes.
You played it pretty cool. I know that at times you were pretty pissed off with all the different situations, but you did handle it pretty cool.
Thanks. I already told them they're not touching my 500.
I probably would
Yeah.
have said something that could get me sued.
Yeah, well, trust me, I thought about that. But yeah, when they found out that I sold Ruby and I got the 500, they were like, "Oh, by the way," and I'm like, "You motherfuckers are never touching that car." As a matter of fact, I don't even want to step foot in your parking lot. You have bad juju.
Hey, have you ever seen that car pop back up anywhere, Mob, on forums or groups or anything like that?
It went to Missouri.
Oh, okay.
Sublime
But for a
found it.
short period of time, it was 5 minutes from my house.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Sublime found it. And then a speed shop in Missouri bought it.
Oh, wow.
So the place that actually bought it from auction is the place that was 5 to 10 minutes from my house.
Yep. And then
That's
when they got
crazy.
the car, they friggin' did some homework and found me. And when I told the guy who the car was built by, he said, "Yeah," he says, "their tuner has a track record of blowing up engines." And I hadn't put two and two together when the car had its second failure. I was like, the problem is with the tuner. Because the car was like Boosted was telling me the car was leaning over on the big end. And I really didn't notice it because of the fact that I was so happy just to have the damn thing running. But he's raced so many cars. And Boosted was saying, this thing should be pulling harder on the top end. And I go to find out later on that the valve train was heating up because they had it tuned improperly.
They got it too lean and the damn thing fell over.
Yep.
The way that melted shit down and it fucking dropped the valves and all that. Holy fuck, man. I've never seen nothing like that.
Dude, I'm telling you right now, dude, we took a big loss. We took a big loss. Ruby was supposed to be, a world record setting car, and it turned into be nothing more than Pandora's box.
I think you and Paul are in the same situation.
That's why Paul, when he had his last live stream, said, "I think the only person in here who truly understands how I feel is Car Mob."
Yep.
I was like, "I got you, buddy. I'm right here for you."
Yeah.
You pour your heart and soul into something and it just doesn't do what you want it to do. You finally just reach a breaking point.
Yeah, sometimes you just gotta walk away.
It's kind of like
it was an eye-opening experience for me is when I got the GTR, because I had all this work done to the GTR and it ran flawless every single time. And I started telling Livernois, I said, how the hell is it that this GTR can get started up when it's 30 degrees outside on E85 and run flawlessly, but your shit won't even start? And you're going to sit there and tell me it's because of the E85, and I'm telling you, you're a liar. I'm telling you, you don't know what you're doing.
The tune sucks.
Yeah, your tuner sucks. He may know how to tune a car for wide open throttle, but he don't know how to tune a car for anything else.
Maybe he only knows how to use can tunes.
Dude, the guy took the car home for the weekend and then brought it back and told everyone the car is perfectly fine. I get the car, take it home, go to start the next morning. It won't start because it's too cold outside. And I'm like, what world does this dude live in? Like, at what point did you think this was perfectly fine? And, I was at a point with the car where it was like, if I took the car someplace else and something broke, they weren't going to cover it.
No.
I was really between a rock and a hard place, because it's like, knowing what I know now, I should have just taken the damn leap and had another tuner tune the car. And I think that would have fixed all my problems. But I didn't know any better. And I had so much money into the car. And, if anything would have broke while somebody else tuned it, then I definitely wouldn't have had anybody to cover the friggin', the failures. So, yeah, that's why we're going a different route with the 500.
Yeah. That makes sense. The 500's a nice car, and so is your other one. I mean, I don't know. It's just a shame what happened with Ruby. It's not
Yep.
your fault by any means.
Yep. Holy crap, we've been in here for 3 hours, you guys.
It's been a damn good one.
It's been a damn good one.
So the thing is, there's a golden rule that you can only cancel live streams on 30-minute increments. So you still got another 20 to go.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Come on, man. I just got on.
He's like, don't do it to me, man.
Not now, please.
Nobody's allowed to throw you know who under the bus tonight.
Yeah.
What am I missing?
No, it's because usually anytime a live ends, Brailsford says that you know who is going live next.
Oh, yeah.
Tonight we're taking sympathy on him, letting him chill.
Yeah, he's not going live tonight.
Yeah, so you guys are finally recovered from the party?
I wouldn't go that far.
That's a stretch.
Was it a
Dude,
continuation? It just
Mike,
kept going?
while the party was going on, work called me to go to work.
Did
Twice.
you go?
Twice. They called me twice. They were like, hey, can you come to work tomorrow? I'm like, no, I have company. All right, can you come to work on Monday? And I'm like, all right, fine, I'll come to work on Monday. And then I'm on my way home from work today, and they called me again. Hey, you want to work tomorrow? I'm like, no.
Didn't they already ask you about Tuesday when we were there?
No, they asked me about Sunday.
Night Nova, infamous Nova.
See you, Nova.
Have a good one, Nova. Thanks for hanging out with us, buddy.
See you later.
Well, it sounds like it was a good party.
Oh, yeah, man. I took the guys to a museum. They saw a lot of really cool stuff, some new stuff, some old stuff. Friggin' Sublime got to stand next to friggin' JFK's car where he got shot.
Nice.
That was pretty cool. Almost felt eerie.
Oh, I'm sure.
Got
What was
to
the
see-
What was the coolest thing there? There.
Well, if you ask Mob, it's the what was the engines that we saw that are similar to your plant, Mob?
Oh, those steam engines.
The steam engines.
Yeah, my favorite thing there is probably the friggin' locomotive. That big ass fucking locomotive. That's probably my number one favorite thing there because it's just so goddamn huge, dude. Like when you stand next to this thing, you're just like the size of this thing is just unbelievable.
I suppose mine was probably the Ford GT section or the Ken Block section.
Yeah, Ken Block was pretty cool. I cannot believe I did a Ken Block short and it did terrible.
Wow.
Yeah, I know that should be like trending right now.
You would think. Yeah, it did friggin' terrible.
Hey, good night, Victor. You be good.
Later, Victor, have a good one, buddy.
Oh, you actually went to Dealey Plaza, stupid fast? Yeah, I had my friend when he went to Germany. He visited the camps there, and he said it was the most eerie feeling he ever had in his life.
Yeah, that would definitely be.
Okay, I am definitely unplugging this. Oh, there we go. Yeah, it might look a little darker now.
Oh, I was like, what the heck are you doing?
There's a lot of nice cars in Dallas, though. Dallas and Houston there, and their cars and coffee. The cars that are there, holy cow!
I know, right? Shannon, what's up, brother? Good to see you, man.
Oh, hey, Shannon.
We're just hanging out, shooting the poop, man. Chilling. Been on here for like 3 hours.
Shannon, I'm sure you heard about what Boosted acquired recently, yeah?
What did he get?
I'm sure he had to have heard. Yeah, Dallas has a huge racing community. That's for sure. Not Dallas, just a lot of Texas in general.
Hey,
Got a lot of-
Houston, Dallas, yep.
Got a lot of fast cars on there.
That damn state is so freaking big. My daughter went to a wedding at the Ford Museum in Detroit. She said it was super cool.
Huh.
They do
I haven't
weddings
talked
there?
to him, but I've seen the videos.
Yeah, no. Boosted got himself a bad to the bone machine.
Oh yeah, no doubt.
I can't wait to see what kind of times he's going to crack off when he gets it all squared away and gets used to it. And
Which car is this?
his Camaro, he's bought a 3rd gen Camaro, and it's a real race car. There's no street driving this thing.
What's it putting out?
3rd
1170 on motor.
What?
Yeah.
1170 on motor, and it's a nitrous car. So
Holy shit.
Yeah, it's a big block.
Power.
it's an all carbon fiber interior. Like, it looks like this car, there was no expense spared on it.
Nice. Yeah, I don't want to go Whipple on the 500 Ford Tech Life.
Is it like
Look
a
at
tube chassis or what?
He's talking about Gapin's GT500, I think. Vortec is. Same guy I was telling you about.
Yeah,
they did
didn't
3.8
bring-
or
I just
3.9
found them because
Whipples.
She didn't bring me anything. They are putting 4-liter Whipples on GT500. I thought they were 3.8 liters.
Yeah, they're 3.8.
Yeah.
It's a big ass supercharger.
Yeah.
Mm, shit.
What kind of power does that put out? That's got to be.
Well, dude, you can make like friggin' over 1,500 horsepower with them things.
Oh, fuck.
But I don't have any desire to make that kind of power with my 500. You know, I'd like to make maybe 1,000, 1,100
What are you at right now?
stock.
Weren't you going to pull yours down soon?
Yeah, I just got them in the mail.
Oh, nice.
What car are you having tune problems with?
That should make a hell of a difference. That and long tubes.
I'm not doing that for a while.
That makes sense.
Did I miss something?
I don't
Maybe he
know
was
what-
asking about a question from earlier.
Oh, but Ruby.
Oh, yeah, we were talking about Ruby. I don't know. The 500 is flawless, dude.
It's a nice car.
I love that car. I'll be honest with you, when I drive the 500, it's not even like driving a Mustang. It is so freaking refined and nice. It handles so freaking good.
Hey, you have a good night, Frank.
Later,
Hey,
Frank.
Frank, have a
Frank.
good one, buddy.
I'd be curious what the difference is between driving a 500 and a 350.
I've been told the 350s handle a little bit better. I can understand that, though. They don't have that big-ass supercharger in the front of their car. That supercharger is heavy as hell.
Oh, yeah.
Doesn't look heavy, too. You have to pick it up.
Fuck, they're all heavy. Even the little puny Edens are heavy.
Are they?
They just
Yeah,
picked
I've
up the Kenny Bell 2.2. That fucker's heavy, too.
been-
But I'm a little shit. I weigh 150 pounds. Everything's heavy to me.
Right.
But I remember when I was putting the motor together and I'm putting the heads on it. Fuck, dude, those 4-valve heads fully assembled, dropping those things on, dude, that shit's heavy.
Oh, yeah. And they're aluminum. Can you imagine if they were cast iron?
Fuck, man, I'm too old.
Snap on 10 millimeter.
Oh, God.
That's a good idea.
He's like, LOL, I was like a minute behind.
Hit the refresh.
Yeah, I realistically just want to port the Eaton on the on the 500, you can make over 1,100 wheel with the stock blower. I don't have no desire to make anything more than that. And once you push those 500s under over 1,200 horse, now you got to start worrying about the trans and the engine. I'm definitely not putting an engine in that car.
Who would you send it to? Stegemeyer to get it ported, or?
Jokers by friggin' Sublime.
Oh, that's right. Joker's right by me.
Uh-huh.
Is that who Funky had his porting done with?
No. These guys only port superchargers.
Oh, okay, I got you.
Yeah, there's not too many. I mean, you've got Stegemeyer, you've got Pozzi that he stopped. Brian.
You got Kong.
Yeah. You got Joker, and then you've got what was it? J Bond? What am I thinking of?
Yeah, Jokers and Kong are the two bigger ones nowadays.
Oh, nice.
How far is Joker's from you, Mike?
He's what, hour or two south of me? What town was he in?
I forgot.
Joker's Performance. Yeah, here it is. He's in Ascom, Illinois. Where the hell's that at? Ashkum. Ashkum. All right. Where the fuck is he at?
Yeah, where the hell is that?
Oh, yeah. He's just here south of Bourbonnais. He's not that far from me. Hour drive. He's right off of 57, just south of Kankakee by a hair.
Oh, damn. That's probably like 3-4 hours from my house.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, Barbecue Mike.
You're a little ways up.
Big dog, thank you.
I thought
Yeah,
that
that's
was
going to be next winter's agenda.
What's up, Loopy Racing?
Just swore
Loopy, what's
Joker's
up,
was
buddy?
much closer.
Well, that is pretty close. It ain't that far from me.
Yeah, I mean, I thought it was like down by you, like minutes from you, not hours.
No, yeah, it's well, it depends how fast you drive. But I can get from Plainfield to there pretty quick. It's just highway.
I guess that premier place that works on the GTRs up here by me, that place is only like 5 minutes from my house.
Oh, hell yeah. AMS, baby.
What's the name of it?
AMS.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
So
I run
what's-
a lot of their parts on my GTR.
What's the cost for the porting a supercharger? What do you got to pay for that?
$2,000.
That ain't bad.
No,
That's actually a damn good deal.
I know.
How much did you say?
$2,000.
Oh, it might even be a hair cheaper.
No, it's $2,000. Then you got you have your actual like regular porting, which is the inside of the blower and the throttle body area, and then for an additional, I think it's like $100 or $200, they will port the runners for you. So they have like basically two packages. One package is good for 1,000 horse. The other package is good for 1,100 and change.
You almost want to port it more, do everything, so that way, if you don't have it cranked up as high, your IATs are lower.
Exactly. That's what I was thinking.
Yep.
Yeah, I was gonna fucking have it set up for 1,100 horse and then only run like maybe 1,050. Leave a little change on the table.
Makes sense.
Right.
That'd be pretty badass, though. What do
I
you think
agree.
it would clip in the quarter?
Mid to low nines.
Oh, fuck. Yep. That's quick. Would that be faster than a GTR or no? What does the GTR run?
If the 500 is making 1,100 horse or 1,050, it's going to be faster than the GTR. The
Hey, what's up,
GTR runs like 980s, 970s, and the 500 would be like 930s.
But the GTR is, how much lighter is it though?
About 300 pounds.
It's only for some reason I thought the GTR was lighter than that. I thought the GTR was like 3,400, 3,300.
No, like 3,800.
What's up, 351 Cleveland?
Yeah, and those are
Hey,
both
what's up,
fancy
51
cars.
Cleveland?
Hello.
I need to see him sneak in here.
You're the guy from Australia, right? If I'm not mistaken.
Well, Mike, you got your friggin' wish,
Yeah,
buddy. I'm
I
gonna
got my
end-
wish. Well, five more minutes. But so okay, so you get that one up to 1,100 horsepower. Which one is more fun at that point?
Well, the thing you
500
remember, the GTR is all-wheel drive, so it does things that friggin' the 500 can never do.
That's true. I miss my WRX. That damn thing,
True.
you just hit a corner and just lay into it.
Streetcars, Loopy.
Good
That
evening.
occasionally race.
I never noticed any WRXs when I was driving because they're usually.
Are these street cars or drag cars? They're street cars that drag. They're street cars, but we drag race them.
They also drive them across country.
Yeah, I don't care. I didn't buy my cars to let them sit in the garage and stare at them and wipe them with a diaper. I drive my stuff.
Yeah.
Tell you what, driving that 500 cross country and driving the GTR cross country is a friggin' hoot. Because when you're driving something of that magnitude, I hate to say it, but it's the God's honest truth. Everyone's a peasant. They are. Everyone's a damn peasant. You can come across these friggin' stupid Karens driving down the freeway that want to do 70 miles an hour in the left-hand lane. And then the second you pull up next to them, they want to do 85 miles an hour. It's like, you know what, you stupid bat? Even on your best day, you can't do nothing.
They're trying to make you. I know what they're doing with the psychology there is they want to make you make it do it so they can go, they the wind, wind the window down and yeah.
Yeah, they
Like,
sit
let's
there and
force
they
them to
friggin'
speed up.
go the left-hand lane. They're like little hall monitors, like they were in high school. You know, the speed limit 70 miles an hour. You shall not pass. And I'm like, please, I make 400 more horsepower than you. There's nothing you can do to stop me.
Yeah.
What up, Ford Tech?
Ford Tech, good to see you, buddy.
What's up, guys? Trying
What's
to
up,
figure
Ford
this camera out. It's been a while. Shit.
What happened?
I got some back food.
No,
Alright.
same time.
Yeah.
When I got my engine rebuilt, I said to them, okay, because I didn't know that much about engines. I said, how much horsepower are we looking at with this? They said, it won't be any more than, it'll be in between 250 and 300 horsepower. Yeah.
There you go.
I'm like, doesn't sound right because I can kill 2 fucking rear tires and the C4 trans in less than a minute because that's what happened. Mine do 215. Yeah. Of course, you're not going to kill fucking big tires that quick. But dude, the revs, what's the red line on a normal 351 Cleveland 4.5 or something? My one does about fucking 7.5. It's the head something because it's just a 6140 carburetor.
Damn, that's looking good.
Man, they're looking sharp, Ford Tech.
Nice.
It's looking real good.
Yeah.
I'm surprised. I've never seen bracing like that before.
You tied that shit to everything.
Right?
Yeah.
Is that like
that
a
telling you the
65 or
angle?
something?
Yeah, it's a 65. I'm trying to get the view to go back to normal here. Let me see.
What's
Clicking the
this?
wrong thing.
What's that blue thing? What's that blue circle with the dials? Is that a gauge or something?
That's a fuel pressure gauge
All right.
on the rail.
No, I think he was talking. He's talking
Yeah.
about on the. I think he was talking about the
Truck
camber
tower.
adjusters.
Oh, those are
Back right
camber
there.
plates. That's the total control system for the old 65 Mustangs. It's like an old school system.
All right. I thought that
Yeah,
was like dials.
That looks so freaking cool.
there you go.
Nice rockers.
Oh, damn.
So I'm putting some gaskets on this thing. The gaskets are just blowing the hell out.
Yep, I
Yeah,
can see
very
it.
good. Cracking.
Got a girlfriend like
Definitely.
that once.
Those headers are tight. If you can see, they are right against the
You had a
support.
girlfriend?
Yeah, you just tucked it, barely got it in there.
Damn.
Yeah, not much room in there, dude. That's gonna heat up the
Oh,
fucking.
freaking room, man. What are you doing? Massaging the chassis to make it fit?
Yeah, hot tires, man.
Definitely grind off some pips with some bolts.
Damn. Oh, I see where the jump started.
Can you start it up as it is? Probably not, but they
Not with that rag in the carburetor.
Yeah. So I picked
You
up
ain't
these
got
header
no
bolts
headers on it.
with the Allen heads in the center of them because I had a hard time with some of those bolts. They're some 12-point.
Yeah, I hear
Yeah.
you there. Them damn hex heads can be a pain in the ass sometimes for header bolts.
My one's got fucking like flat head screwdriver fucking bolts. I don't know if they use gutter bolts, what the hell they use, but
I like headers because of the horsepower, but I do not want to get headers to mess with those damn things.
That's why I pay somebody else to put them on.
Yeah, no
Yeah.
shit. I would be the person and start beating the car.
pros on, dude. Hey. They know what they're doing, and they at least get a good price. Fucking hell, yeah, save a lot of fucking around. Eh?
Oh my god, it's almost 11 o'clock at night.
It's a fastback too. Wow.
Yeah, man. If I had headers and I got my automatic transmission and it's starting to slip or something, look underneath at the headers. Fuck it, the transmission can slip. I'm not taking those bitches off. Car looks
Racing,
vehicle looks
you know,
great though.
street machine sleeper, right?
Well, that
You go
thing's
racing?
It
Yeah, I
took
don't
me
know
2
how
to
to-
3 weeks to put headers on my truck. I took my time.
Yeah, it took like a couple weeks for these gaskets to get to me.
I believe
So I
it.
finally got them in.
I believe it.
What's my camera thing?
I can only imagine how many cuss words came out of Stupid Fast Truck's mouth if it took him 2 or 3 weeks to install those headers.
The problem is you put it on and then 2 weeks later they start leaking. Man, I'd be pissed.
That's why you heat
Train's
cycle
the
them.
worst thing that happen.
That's why you heat cycle them. You warm them up, let them cool down, and retighten them.
That's a good That's a very good point.
Yeah, I've learned that with friggin' exhaust stuff. It's better to friggin' heat cycle it and retighten it than to tighten it as tight as you can and then hope for the best.
Sometimes you have to do that like 2 or 3 times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've seen people do that with their ARP head studs.
Yeah.
And they'll have the engine, they'll run it, and then every season or so they'll check to see how tight that they are, and they'll have to tighten a few of them up.
Yep.
Probably not even every season, every month or two.
Yeah. I suppose if you over tighten them straight off the get go, then you're probably not going to get the life out of your fucking gasket, right? You're going to be like,
Nice, stupid fast truck.
you got to change it again.
All right, you guys. I am going to end this live stream. I did go to 3 hours, 3.5 hours.
Yes, thank you, sir.
You are welcome.
Thank you, Mob. I had a blast, brother.
No problem. Thank you all for coming and hanging out with me tonight. It was a good time. Thanks everybody for coming in. Like I said, I got a short for you guys tomorrow on a Chevy, so I look forward to that. And we will be catching you guys next week.
So I gotta ask the question. So Sublime, you going live next?
No, not tonight, buddy. Not tonight.
Now, hey, I start going night shift Wednesday, so if you guys are up late from Wednesday to Saturday, I'll be able to join you.
Nice.
Sweet.
All right.
Thanks for having me in here. We'll catch you
Yeah,
guys
you are.
later.
You all have a good night, gentlemen.
Peace out, everybody. Have a good one.
All right, later, guys. You all going?
You too, buddy.
Sorry, I've got something.
Later, 351. Have a good one, buddy.
Thanks, buddy. Thanks, man.
All right, you got it.